Hello. It's time for lunch. Man, I gotta say, my supplement supplier. He's a trained doctor in the mean streets of New York. He drives the coolest car. It's like a car from Fast and Furious with lights on it. Which being a supplement supplier, I would think you want to bring less attention to yourself. But that's just how cool Tommy Two Tones is. Uh-oh. You didn't hear that name. Welcome to the show. It's good to be back. Happy to see you. Is anybody hearing me? Is my microphone on? I don't even know. I
Check
hope it
one,
is.
two, chat. Everything sounding all right? It's been a while.
Lunch, don't you mean dinner? You're right, Hunter.
Now, maybe breakfast.
Technically breakfast. I've been having a real rough go of it as of late. I'd like to announce to the chat. Who's that? I just saw someone say hey and I lost his name. I'm drinking again. Give me applause, please. I'm off the wagon. I have been drinking daily for the past 2 or 3 weeks. And I personally think that it enhances my abilities. Like, no, it doesn't actually. I'm lying to you. I get completely plastered and I just melt into my chair. I barely move, but I don't get hangovers. So it's got to be the Native American blood, keeping me from getting sick, which proves I'm just a natural born drinker.
It's pretty impressive. I'll give you that.
Dude, I show up to drinker streams. He's stone cold sober. In every stream, I was lit. I was off my tits. Try not to say anything controversial. Smokey doesn't need to drink. Oh, wait, he drinks water. What's on today's show? Because I don't know.
Well, there's a couple of things.
I'm ready for the Black Samurai. I'm ready.
You want to do Assassin's Creed?
This Assassin's Creed is going to change lives. I talked about how stupid it was on Twitter. And then like black guys came and they're like, y'all really upset. And I'm like, why do black people on Twitter think everybody's white? They even accuse Poe's Law of being white. If you say anything that's like remotely rational about certain things that involve black characters, some black person on Twitter runs in and accuses you of being white as snow. And frankly, I don't want to be white. I want to be fucking Japanese. It would suck to be a white man now, dude. Because
who would choose white? Like if you had to choose your race at birth, they had like a drink soda machine for race.
Yeah.
What would you go with?
What year are we in?
Current year. Let's just do current year.
Current year, I would probably skip being white in America. But on the other end, for everybody saying they hate white men, white dudes get the most tail on dating apps. So there's that. Like that's just the bull-faced truth. I've seen not white women. I've seen Asian women complain about white men, and they're like, "Stop the Asian hate." Meanwhile, every time you see an Asian chick get decked in the face, the guy doesn't look white to me. But I could just have bad eyesight. Pesky racist! How dare you point that out?
Oof! I'm gonna get canceled for the third time. All right, here
but
we go.
If I had a choice, I'd probably go Japanese now, rather than white, so that way I could fly under the radar. I can enjoy anime completely. Like, I could indulge in as much anime as I want. I could literally have, like, waifu pillows and shit, and people will go, it's cool. He's Japanese. It's like his culture. At least in America.
Yeah. I might be a Tibetan monk. Just like way up in the mountains, never coming down.
That could be cool, unless, like, well, if you're a Tibetan monk, you wouldn't know about pornography or drugs. Right. And you'd be in such great shape. Like, you'd be in insane shape. You'd be, like, running across tree limbs and shit. Compared to how you are now, you almost fell in the garbage can taking out the trash yesterday.
Oh, my God. I almost fell down the hill, too.
Yeah, and then the bear almost got you.
Oh, my God, Chad. I woke up the other morning to take out the trash. I walk around my truck, and I see a bear as big as a fucking Buick. Just walking maybe about 15 feet in front of me, and I've got the trash right behind me, and I'm frozen. I
You were
mean,
late with breakfast, dude.
and I almost had breakfast in my pants. So, yeah, that's nice. Welcome to Florida.
Let's
All
go.
right. Are you there?
History Month.
Oh,
Am I late?
I hear
Is it
you.
wrong month?
No, this month is, masturbation month.
Cool. Let me check my. Oh, I forgot to turn on my timer. Did I curse? I can't remember.
Nah, we've just been talkity talks.
All right, let me get this positive Assassin's Creed.
Who are you? We are the shadows.
That serve the light.
The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed. Power. Vengeance. We must learn to trust.
And follow the blade.
Together.
I gotta say, I'm sick of black dudes having dreads and everything.
Everything. How would he keep up the dreads in like 15th? What would that be, like 13th century feudal Japan?
Bro, it doesn't even make sense. But you can't say it don't make sense or else to be racist. And apparently the dude was like I don't know, a sword carrier or some crap. So he wasn't even a samurai. But you know how things are today in America.
I heard them talking about the story. Some few people on Twitter were saying, "Oh, it's a real story, real story," but there was a lot of discrepancies within the story and what they have here with Tyrone. Is this Tyrone Shinobi?
No, it's Yasusuke or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind me
makes
just
sense.
having slow lunch.
Makes sense.
What else is going on in the world? Oh, can you play that DSP clip that I found? I thought was very funny.
With him squirting Jasper?
No, that one's good too, but it's the one I sent today.
Okay.
Where DSP edits out. Can we even play that?
Oh, yeah.
Can we play that and
yeah,
not get in trouble? I don't think so.
I mean, I can mute the audio, but I can go low with
We have to mute the audio?
Well, no. We don't have to.
Like, how close are we flying to the sun with this one? Because it's classic Dark Side Fell.
I mean, it's just the word, and the word is not bad in and of itself, so.
All right, then let's go. Let's show the kids what Daddy Phil's up to.
All right, 1 sec. Oh my God. Gout. Yeah, shout out to Gout for this one. All right. So find out what DSP was editing out on his throwback channel of La Noire original versus the Friday. We'll do the first one. This is the original.
No. Here he goes. I knew it. I knew this guy had a giant nose. He had to be a Jew.
Oh, better move. There we go.
Okay. So
you have to understand, chat. It was a different time at YouTube. It was very different. You know, DSP was like calling people a Jew like Chris Chan was.
Oh, he's all about it. At that whole video camera, I thought the nickname of the camera was Jew. All right, here's what he put out today. Well, not today, probably on Sunday, for his Thrown Out Back channel.
No. Here he goes. I knew it.
Wow, he cut a massive chunk.
Oh, they made sure nothing came through. But this is my question, like, if this is already on the internet at exactly the same, this is the same video, then why are we putting extra effort? Right.
You know, I've always been the type of guy that believed in owning the piece of trash I was. Like, Phil should just do it too. Just go, yeah, I did it. I did it. I thought it was funny. I popped a full erection when I said it too. You know, you might as well double down because the people that hate you are going to continue to hate you. So you might as well like be the ultimate heel. I mean, that was his thing. Quality editing.
And that's what he got famous for. I say famous, chat, but, you know, famous with big air quotes.
Technically, you know, how Phil dropped the ball still blows my mind, but it says a lot about who he is as a person. because he got in at the ground floor of YouTube and he just chucked it away by being too lazy to even like put in a monochrome of effort to keep it going. Just like, fucking hey, dude, just get a better thing to record videos. That's all. Keep up with people.
See, this is the thing I've never understood about Phil. Is like, yeah, he was in on the ground floor with those big names, PewDiePie, the guys that were in on the first generation, YouTubers. But he has no intellectual curiosity. So he made it off the jump. And then he's like, why should I get any better? I'm Darkside Phil. Why should I be like them? I'm Darkside Phil.
I don't think that was intellectual curiosity. I
say he does not have intellectual curiosity.
I don't even think he would need. It's just, I think it's Phil made it to a certain point and he has such an ego that he believed he was the fucking man, which technically, to be real, this still exists now in current day YouTube, where some people pop off and they think that this shit doesn't stink anymore.
Oh, 100%.
It's very prominent. Like, it's just that everybody hates Phil, that everybody can see it. But there's a lot of content creators that carry DSP's energy.
Oh my God. There's a couple I'm going to show later on today.
We're not going to show my new favorite guy you showed me, right? Or are we?
It's up to you. I've got it queued up. And I've also got those two, the Muppets, the old man Muppets.
I kind of want to, like, part of me wants to save him because I think this guy's going to be the new big thing.
I'll save it. There's been a few people that have grabbed it, but, it's whatever. We'll save it.
Yeah, I was going to, do a video on him called Not All Heroes Wear Capes.
All right, I'll save that one.
I'm just going to explain it to chat. The best way to explain this guy, shit.
It's impossible.
Like,
because
this guy.
I don't think he has, before you start, I don't think he has a mental disability. He might be a little
He has
weird.
some form of autism.
Well, yeah, he might, yes. But he can still fly a plane, he's not licking a window or anything like that.
Bro, you saw the video you sent me.
Yeah, I saw it.
And you're like,
bad. It's real bad.
This guy chases transsexual women all day. That's like his thing. That's his raison d'etre. That's his reason for living. This guy then goes into a rant about how he would never have sex with a woman or ever perform cunnilingus, as he says it, because he finds it nasty. But he likes to give people foot pleasure. And his favorite thing in the world is she-ness. And I quote, this guy is just, he's like Arthur Fleck in our reality. If Arthur Fleck successfully got laid, but in an odd way, I can't even do it.
Yeah, it's like you want to do it, but it gives it away.
And it's not that giving it away. Like, everything he says is just instant demonetization.
Yeah, it is.
Like, he has no filter. He has no shame. This guy's going to like adult conventions and sniffing she-ness panties is the best way I could describe it. He's absolutely unhinged in the best way possible. He's like classic YouTube. This is the sort of dude you'd find in 2011 and you just binge watch all his stuff because he's so out there.
He talks about it like fine wines too. That's the other thing.
Yes.
Like
he'll be he travels all over the country to like hook up with transsexuals. He's like, it was my mother's birthday, but I forgot it was her birthday, so she had to drive me to the airport. And then it turns into this whole diatribe about how he's sleeping at the airport now, trying to get laid. He's eating soy products and wandering the streets.
The one, but he was like, I reached out to some of my friends on 4chan to see if I could stay
4chan
for the night.
Reddit, yeah.
Yeah. And no one decided, they were uncomfortable with me being a trans person or wanting to hook up with a trans person. So I just stayed in the airport and ate McDonald's until she picked me up.
His Discord was taking bets, would he get laid? And they were like, will he achieve wizard status? And wizard status apparently on Discord is when you can get laid before 30. That's the new thing for the kids. I don't even know how to preface this dude. We can't even really play the videos because this dude is just bazonkers.
Yeah, it's bad. There's been a few other people that have tried, but I would like to know if they even got past monetization because I don't.
There's no way you
The
can.
foot story. At that point, it's like you're done.
The foot story killed me when I don't even know how to say it.
It's bad that we're describing this, and we won't show it to chat. They're gonna get pissed off.
The smile on his face when he was like, and I gave her foot pleasure. And it turned me on so much, but his face just glue like a child at Christmas. And I started laughing maniacally for like 10 minutes straight, leaving voice message. I should have left Ziltex a voice message. This would have been up his alley. He's in Cambodia or some shit like that.
Lady boys.
I wish I could show it. Do you think we could
How
like
about this?
find a small clip?
Why don't I show the front part of the video, and it
Yeah,
shows
but
the
like,
title?
yeah, you
want the-
gotta
you want a
hide the
clip?
name and stuff.
Okay. Well, give me a second. Let me try to finagle this.
Yeah, I'm not looking to give people more free content to watch my live stream. They're like, oh, good work, Goddamn, this will make a great video. Then it takes me like 2 weeks to get mine out, and everybody's like, wow, man, you're like late on this. Like, really?
Bro, we've been doing this video. Okay, chat. I'm just gonna show you I'm gonna show him in the position that he showed.
Oh my
about the
God.
foot. I'm not gonna play it. It's just gonna be a screenshot.
Even that position is a lot, but do it.
Okay. Here
These
we
people
go.
need to understand.
And read the title, chat.
Now everybody's gonna find it. I said
We're
no
so
titles and
fucked.
stuff. I said no fucking titles. Get that out of here. Now I gotta
The
like go.
title was there, but his name's not on there.
You don't know how to screen cap? God damn it! I
I
gotta
wanted
go.
the title. It's the title. People know about this guy. See, look at the chat. One's in the chat if you've heard about this man.
I'm seeing. Oh no. Okay. Wow. That's when he was describing giving the foot pleasure. You fucking transphobe.
Bigots.
All of you. Very disappointed.
Common Josh L. Look at that. Oh, womp womp.
I told you nobody knows who this guy is, bro. What are you talking about? Like literally, most of his videos have 100 views. You're like, people know. No, not everybody's chronically
What are you talking about?
online.
There's been like 4 or 5 big YouTubers that did videos on him.
Oh, damn
Anyways,
those bastards. All right, what's next?
Well, I guess if we're gonna stick on the T train, I want to do the Old Men Muppets. We can play that one.
Old Man Muppets. What's that?
Let me. I'll show you because it was last week when I showed this.
I saw somebody in the chat go, no. What do you mean, no? Too bad. No, that wasn't PewDiePie. PewDiePie's in Japan having a real life. Streaming his like old
It
videos
does
on
look
Twitch,
like
making
him, though.
free money.
It does resemble him.
It looked like PewDiePie if PewDiePie was strung out on crank. Like if YouTube didn't turn out for Felix. God, I wish I did YouTube differently. I wish I did YouTube back in the day, just gamed.
Yeah, could you imagine if you started in like 08 and just started a YouTube channel? You didn't have to post or just post a little bit.
Like post like video game stuff and like making those sort of faces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this is scary, man.
Okay, chat. These two women.
They're whoa, what's going on here?
This is
What
called the
that
reality
looks like
show.
Howard Stern in a wig. What is this?
This is a barely known show. It's called The Reality Show. This is Helga in the white and Lisa in the blue on the left. These are two trans women that live together, and they have a podcast. And they've been doing this for a little while. But they just recently got a bunch of exposure because they were on that show, Who Are These Podcasts? You know that
I have
one
a
that
feeling
did
that
DSP?
I'm now going to be put in the red on Shikigami Eyes, which is a trans application to find out who's a bigot.
You know you're already on there. This isn't bad. This just describes like, you know, they're proud of their channel and they're trying to explain how they want to grow it. And it was just a small clip, chat.
Okay. We want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to like us. and go on the website, helgaxman.com. And that'll give contact information where you can get hold of us. You want us to be guests on your show. And it'll also give you how to find the 5 books I've got in print. Because that's the only source of money we've got right now. That's the only merch we've got.
Hold
We're
on.
eventually going to come up with
Is that
t-shirts.
crack?
No, that's tobacco.
Okay.
A little backstory. Lisa's been homeless. She's had 3 strokes, and she became a trans woman while homeless at around 71.
And coffee mugs and
coffee
stuff
cups.
like that. But first off, I got to settle my tax debt. So you're going to see a Patreon account thing. We're going to establish a Patreon account so that we can start making money doing this Dog and Pony show, because YouTube is never going to monetize us.
Understand this, people. We don't know you, but we love you because we were you a couple of years ago. We were just slow and not paying any attention.
Yeah, we're
We're
old.
paying attention now. We know who's doing what.
I'm going to be 78 in 3 weeks.
I'll be 68.
Yeah, I'll be 78 in 3 weeks. I figure I'm doing okay, looking okay for 78. Yeah.
Looking great, Helga.
I like Betty White.
Today is May Day. Don't you ever forget it.
That is
You learned the truth of what May Day is today.
May Day.
What the hell
all
is
about
going on?
organized labor.
What is this? It's like they're filibustering. It got remotely interesting for a second when they needed money to pay taxes through Patreon. They lost me.
It's about to. Helga's about to tell.
It better
Lisa, she
jump.
needs a
Just
bra.
jump to it.
She
Jump
needs
to
a
it.
bra.
Jump to whatever's funny now, because chat is going to lose it.
There's
You're
also
losing the audience.
Anniversary of. We're not communists, so. I have been called a communist by the FBI, and I'm in that column in the FBI nasty list.
Well,
Yeah.
That call,
she talks
Oh
about
my
her kids.
God.
Changed a little bit, Helga.
yeah, I know, but Hoover.
Just-
Anyways, they filibuster.
Yeah, this is terrible.
This is who are these new podcasts? That's like their favorite new thing. But I like Lisa Boswell because she reminds me of those Muppets. Remember those old man Muppets that used to sit up in the balcony?
Oh, God damn it, dude. You're like talking, like I'm sitting here actually thinking there's Muppets in the mix. So I'm like, okay, when do the Muppets show up? And the big get was it's 2 old people transing out really late in the game. At that point, just stick to being a
Really
dude. That's what
late.
I would do. But like, that was terrible. I was waiting for some serious funny. God damn it. Oh my God. And the chat will blame me. I should have like sniffed this out first. They don't have the magic of the T-Tracer extraordinaire.
If they had an editor that could keep them on task, they would be a lot
An
better.
editor
but
can't
it is-
keep that on task. It was like watching Joe Biden in a wig or something. There's no putting that off of it was off the rails from day one. The moment it turned on, I'm like, okay, at least they're moving into like owing money to the government and needing people to pay their bills. Hopefully it gets to funny, and it didn't.
That's going to be
Holy
DSP.
Jesus.
That'll be DSP.
I think DSP I think that DSP is probably going to die on chat one day. Like he's just going to be playing a video game that he's going to stroke out, and that'll be the end of it. And that's how we'll like see DSP go out. Oh my God. What else have we got? That depressed me. What did you make us see, Gunner? I didn't make you see anything. That was Pesk making me think we were going to see some funny puppets. Like you should have said they're like old man puppets from the Muppets. And then I would have said, okay, not that interested. I thought it was going to be like puppets asking for money and HRT or something. And it was that. I'm very disappointed.
Okay, we're going to do chat. Have y'all heard about the portal up in New York City that connects to Dublin?
Oh, God, the portal from hell. Oh.
Well,
can we
it
get
was-
away with? You're not going to show the chick who ripped out her tits, right?
It's blurred.
I think.
That's Ava Louise. if I can find the one for No Jumper.
Who's
No.
Ava Louise?
Ava Louise was the girl, the e-whore that licked the toilet seat in the flight
Oh
during
my
COVID.
God, the chick from COVID.
Right.
Oh my effing God. Ugh. Why am I not surprised? It's toilet bowl girl. She was licking toilets in planes. Is there like, where the hell is the moral compass now?
In the toilet.
Why isn't she arrested?
Okay.
Can we
here
like,
go.
no, we can't even show her licking a toilet probably.
No, I won't do that because that's a
Yeah,
demonetized
yeah.
video.
Yeah.
But here she is. This is safe for work, so we're all good there.
I got the Dublin portal shut down.
Yeah, I think we'll be demonetized anyway. This is YouTube, bro. All right, let's fast forward her or something.
What I was confused with is this lady doesn't look like security.
Some rules and regulations around because it's
She's
very
security.
unfortunate that people are acting not in the best way. So yeah.
That's security.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, it just looks like a random girl.
No
but-
wonder New York has criminals just doing what they want. If your security is some like really frail looking French girl.
Got the Dublin.
Down for the night. Most likely to be off for quite some time because we have, some rules and regulations around.
That's not even security. Get that out of here. That's not security.
My
This is
boyfriend
all
went to ask
bullshit.
what was going on to distract security while I ran away.
I got.
So yeah, no more Dublin. They've shut it down. So
Good.
all
It
is
should have been
just a
shut
big
down a
mirror
while
now.
ago.
It's
The
like,
funny
it's
thing
like
is when a dude showed his asshole and balls, they didn't shut it down.
or the twin. There was one with the twin towers. They showed.
Oh
that
yeah,
from
that
Dublin.
one.
Yeah. Let's jump into some super chats real quick, just so we don't. Get
I feel
behind.
she should be hunted down and arrested. It's time to put an end to this. We need to start hunting these these e-girls doing this shit. It's time.
Finding emo with the $10. One night I randomly found some of your old music. You should play The Devil in Me for the ending tonight. To further the show, these guys, how insane is your vocal talent is. Make me laugh, clown.
YouTube thought it'd be funny to show some of my old band stuff to me. I got so mad. I contacted one of my band members like, we need to do something. And I have gotten no reply on that. God damn it.
Lost Frames, been a member for 1 month. Raging.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rick Ranger gifted 1 membership. Actually, he gifted 2 memberships.
Rick Ranger, what a name.
That is a good name. Rylan Korma with the $5. Welcome back, clown. You get the Streamlabs donations set up yet? Oh, yeah. We gotta
I
do
forgot. Uh-oh. I forgot a lot of things. I fucking hate doing this shit.
that. I
It's
try to
garbage.
remind you as much, but I don't want to seem like I'm badgering you like a wife.
I
know?
forgot to like even monetize the streams because YouTube makes you go directly into the thing. You got to press all this garbage. It's the dumbest shit ever.
That is the dumbest shit ever. We don't have
You
to
have
do
to do
that
it
for regular.
every time.
Drake
All right, I'm looking for
Timber Chef.
Streamlabs now.
Okay. And pin the chat. We'll have the link pinned up in the chat. Drake Timberwolf, Yo Papa G, bought the 180-gram edition of David Bowie's Diamond Dogs. Sound is immaculate. By the way, is there any chance you can get Project Melody as a guest? Escape from New York, my friend.
Bro, like literally I heard 180 grams and I woke up. I turned into Hunter Biden. I was like this. I was like, 180 grams? What? I don't know. I've
I think
never
he's
really
talking about
spoken
the
melody.
record. That because grams would be records.
Oh, see, this is like some terminology I've never heard before for music, I guess.
Brian Kershada with the $5. Hi, gentlemen. You are late. We know. Going to watch Tim Pool now. F you. we're
right,
so
well.
fucked, bro.
I don't care. Like, what am I gonna do?
Who cares?
What is Tim Pool gonna tell you? Like, oh, America's falling. The Democrats are screwed up. The Republic. Fuck that. Who cares? You need to
Tim.
sit here. We got 180 grams of David Bowie. What am I doing?
Ivana 7107 donated $20. Thank you so much. Sleepy Gamer just became a new member.
Thank you.
Raz and Taz with the $10. Enjoy the $10 from your favorite mid-century German cat.
Thank you. Oh, good Lord. It's the cat with the swastika.
Oh, no.
I was like looking away and I look up and it's that little evil cat.
Joeytron's been a member for 1 month. Can you say the hard R for me? The hard R.
Regarded.
Irrational Reality with the $5. As someone who's white, Japanese, and Hawaiian, it's been an interesting experience.
You got enough mix to where you can get away, dude. If you were full-blown white, somebody be telling you about how you're responsible for colonization or some crap like that.
All you need to do is grow up in London to have a British accent. You'd be the perfect man for women.
Man, I wish I had a British accent. I have the worst accent for YouTube. It's a New York accent. I have to play down my accent everything I do because people just hate New Yorkers.
That's what I wanted to name the show was horrible accents. Or like the worst accents, because with my southern drawl and bassy voice and your New York accent, I didn't understand why people even watch the show.
Dude, they hate New Yorkers so much. Spider-Man doesn't have a New York accent. Captain America doesn't have a New York accent. What the fuck is this? Why is an English guy playing a New Yorker? I'm disgusted. Isn't that cultural appropriation? Where are my goddamn rights? I should be Spider-Man. I think I could do it. Look out, Jonah! It's oh Jesus Christ, it's Doc Ock. Have you ever thought about Weight Watchers? And you know, then we fight and everybody goes, wow, Spider-Man's really giving it to Doc Ock today. You know why you can't get any girls, Doc? It's the bowl cut. I'm made for this. Hire me, Disney and Marvel.
Femtanga with the $5. My money is now being spent on collecting Armored Core model kits. Please help me.
Everybody loves those Armored Core model kits. Guess what? I was watching someone in Japan show off the new Armored Core model kits. They look sick as hell.
Let's Memesterbate with the 2 half white, half Asian are some of the hottest chicks.
I would agree.
I co-sign on that.
I'm more of like a Latin guy, truth be told.
I like blondes. I like the cheerleader blondes. But
I've never been into blondes. Never
been into blondes?
No.
I like the blondes. Jonathan Lizama, been a new member. Thank you so much. Big Peppo, been a member for 2 months. Sorry I'm late, Papa G, but I love your content.
God bless you, Peppo. I need all the support I can get.
The African 5 with $2. Please accept this small donation for vitamins.
Yes, we do need vitamins over here. They're absolutely lovely. Maybe I should do that now. I'm gonna just that's it. I'm British now.
It's more of an Australian.
Ah, bloody hell.
Gino SMRPG with the $5. It's sad. DSP has been super boring for like 3 months now, and your videos on him are my favorite about him.
I've been like, I should do another DSP video. I got all the stuff gathered for like a year straight, and I can't find the strength needed to sit through DSP for prolonged periods. It's almost impossible. It will drive you insane to try and make this dude interesting. And I agree, DSP has been boring for a long time now. It's been months of just sheer garbage. It must suck to be a detractor because this is like the economy crashing.
Snortflation.
Snortflation is here.
He has been boring. Like, it's been a struggle even to watch the detractors clips.
Yeah, like
fast forward through clips.
The gold dust is so minuscule now. Like him sitting there and saying, the last one I saw that kind of tweaked me was him going, all these YouTubers and gamers and they get free stuff. They're fakes and phonies. They're charlatans. They're lying to you about the games. And I'm like, bro, you did Elo Hell. You sat there, looked everybody in the face on Twitch and said Elo Hell was decent. You needed to play it more to understand it. It was the worst indie game I've ever seen. What's up, GW2, you sexy bastard? I see you, you son of a bitch. That's the wrong person. Maybe it is. Good morning, afternoon, and night. Next.
Shinyahu with the TBH 10,000. Just woke up. What did I miss?
I think that's Shinao.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You've missed me trying to explain the transsexual chaser king and his quest for sheeness as I try like hell to say it without getting in trouble. Every politically correct word I could come up with.
Thank
He
you,
loves
Shin.
to sniff used sheetness undergarments. I've watched a lot of this dude. I even started looking up like his favorite porn stars. I was down a rabbit hole.
Oh, dude, I had to stop after I sent them all to you. I was like, I gotta stop.
You were like, I need to get my life together.
Dude, you want to know what the worst part is? Is I had the window open because it was kind of hot.
Really,
And
bro?
I'm listening to it. I'm
Is
not
it
noticing
loud?
It was loud because I
Wow,
got a nice
dude.
stereo system, and all of a
Fucking
sudden,
wow.
like the UPS man comes up to the door.
Dude, I'm so embarrassed by my fucking job that if I'm recording stuff, I close all of my windows, even if it's the summer, and I will sweat to death to do what I have to do before I open the windows and turn on AC. And if I meet women, I don't tell them I'm a YouTuber. I tell them I'm a drug dealer. I'm not even playing. They're like, what do you do? I'm independently wealthy. I sell drugs. They're like, oh my God. Like, I usually don't mess with guys who do that sort of stuff. But, you know, and I've got a ton of old burner phones. So, like, whenever I go somewhere, I pretend to take a phone call on my burner phone that doesn't have, you can't use these anymore because the government's gay. I'm like, hold on, baby. Hold on. Oh, I got to go. My friend needs mescaline.
And it's just me linking him those trans videos.
My phone just goes off like a machine gun.
Sauce and D with the 50. My contribution to the Escape from the New York Fund, or to do whatever keeps you sane. Finding your channel back in 2017 was one of the best discoveries I've ever made.
I'm glad that you're here. Thank you very much for the huge donation. I want to say I'm glad everybody's here for this garbage that I'm doing, as it's kind of like off the rails and I haven't figured out how to do this right yet. I forgot my point. It sucks because doing YouTube, here's the funny thing. On one side of the spectrum, people tell me I've lost it. They're like, oh, he's not as good as he used to be. Completely ignoring the fact that YouTube now monitors even people's comments. I see people sit there and saying, It's a Gun that monitors his comments and deletes them. Like, though, I don't have time to look at your comment to fucking delete it. YouTube's now censoring you how they censor me. Just be grateful they can only censor what the hell you say. Then there's other people on the other side of the spectrum that are like, he's too edgy. He's crazy. He's an animal. He's full of hate. And I'm like, good Lord, what am I? Am I watered down or am I still over? And the funny thing is, the truth of the matter is, this is me like on 2. You should hear what I say off stream and off YouTube. My God, Anita Sarkeesian would go bald if she heard the shit I was saying. It's at the point now when my mother speaks to me, she goes, you're funnier here. Why aren't you doing this shit online? And I'm like, well, because they would ban me, mother, if I said what the hell I really thought or what was actually funny. Like, I want to do an entire stream where I deconstruct the king of transsexual chasers videos because I have reason to believe he's the Antichrist. But I can't do it. And everybody's like, go to Rumble. Yeah, let me go fight for views with like a bunch of fucking hyper right-leaning videos. It'll be me next to conspiracy theories about Jane's, I can't do it anymore. These damn vitamins. I can't use my words.
Oh, just to back up his point, chat, with the AI comments, this is a new thing from YouTube now. They're actually summarizing all the comments underneath the video by topic. So whatever you're talking about now.
That's gay.
Yeah, that is really bad right there.
I like going through YouTube comments on videos because I love seeing what little unhinged stuff can get through.
It's bad.
If you want really unhinged comments, BitChute's the place to go. Good Lord. I wish I could take people on Twitter that sit there and accuse everyone of being a Nazi and forcing them to live on BitChute for 5 minutes.
They jump off of a wall.
Somebody just said Nerdrotic signed with Rumble and they're still playing with me. God damn it. Everybody's like, go to
everywhere.
Gundam, go to Rumble for free. No!
No.
I want my motherfucking money.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been doing, remember when I first started YouTube and I was being a complete retard? Like, I'm trying to tell Kyle not to do this from experience. It's like, Kyle, if you're watching this, fucking monetize your channel and make your money, dude, because it's not going to last for long without retarded things is getting number one.
Yeah.
And two, like, I'll tell you from experience, a lot of people you think enjoy you now, the second you do one thing they don't like, they will abandon you. They won't give a shit you didn't make any money for a couple years. That's on the real. Like, there's bills to pay and taxes and whatnot. Get what you need to get now. Think about number one. That's my advice for anybody doing YouTube. My dumb ass making no money, eating canned tuna people sending me, sleeping on a broken bed, getting
It's bad,
sick.
Chad.
I had to go to the emergency room and people just laughed.
His number one video almost has 2 million views and probably, what do you think it's made?
It's only made $1,000.
Yeah, that should be like 10.
Really?
Probably. it 8, 10, somewhere in there.
I hate this platform. Good Lord, people will watch you suffer with nothing. Then the minute you do one thing they don't like, he fell off. He fell off. He ain't what he used to be. Happy I was broke.
You don't talk about thoughts anymore.
You can't talk about thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, one thing you cannot do, here's another tip you do on YouTube. Avoid making fun of women if you can. I don't care if you see a woman set herself on fire and fall down the stairs trying to glue her hair to her head. You say anything, YouTube will punish you. This site is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And, I never got anyone coming back and go, Gundam, you were right. You weren't an incel. You were just right. I sat there and said Twitch was a pipeline to adult content, and people wrote me off as some, like, woman-hating dude. And it came to fruition. Everything I said was true. Gundam is here is PG-13 Leafy. Nah, dude. Leafy and me are not in the same spectrum of vicious. Like, I'm the guy who's just trying to stay alive on a platform that won't allow me to exist. If I got to do what I wanted, like if I was around when Leafy was around, they probably would have had me shot for what I'd say. I get in trouble now for PG-13. It's wild.
Could you imagine, like, if you started in 2010?
I hate myself.
And you
I don't even
had
want to think about it.
6 years of no demonetization, wasn't even a word. 6 years straight of head time.
Oh, without YouTube's algorithm,
Without all that, without all of it, where you put up one video and you instantly get monetized for it.
it doesn't even seem real. It's kind of like you're telling lies.
Right, like you're telling like a legend, back in the days.
Bro, YouTube is so screwed right now because they're afraid of the election. I'll tell people, I don't care whatever happens. I stay getting in trouble. Fuck it. YouTube is, I don't care. Here's some real tea that nobody's ever going to share. It's not going to get clipped because no one gives a fuck. So fuck it. I won't be on Dextro for this. YouTube is about 70% hyper progressives working there. 70%. So the type of people you see at the colleges that are like, all about the war and whatnot and picking their side, those are the people working for YouTube. And I'm not even joking. Not playing no games. The amount of people there that lean so far left, it's crazy. It's not even funny. There's no even ground. There's no barometer. It's either you're with us or against us. The second you get in trouble on this platform and you're seen as bigoted, forget it, dude. They go out of their way to remove you from recommended. And it gets 10 times worse during election season.
Yep.
2020, during the Poke drama, when Leafy came back and he sort of got in the mix of that shit and kind of took it over, I stepped back because I knew what the game was. He didn't. He rolled off, came back, and thought it was the same old Wild West. Nah, there was a new sheriff in town, and that bitch uses tampons, whether she menstruates or not. Number two, he came in, thought he could do his song and jig, went after Ethan Klein. Bad move. He and Susan Wojcinski are like this. You can't see my fingers right now because my hands don't work, but they're like this. What's up from Germany, my dude? I'm not even going to say, what was I going to say was German? I can't even say it. Fuck it. Anyway, he goes after Ethan. Game over. Double fuck up. He went too hard on a woman with power. 1, Pokemon has friends at YouTube. 2, went after Ethan Klein. No. Sham de Lagoy. It was over for the boy. All right? I'm going to let you know now. I stood back. I watched him go, and I was like, this ain't YouTube 2011. This is the YouTube where they put you up on trumped up charges. They got rid of his ass. Boom, banned. Guess what happened? Guess what? Baby boy was in the mix. I got hit with one of the worst nukes my channel's ever seen. I had someone tell me from YouTube that there was talks about what they were going to do about my bitch ass. All right. I couldn't get a partner manager for years because of that shit.
Facts.
Years. Other people got a partner manager at 100K. 100. I had to get to 600K to get a partner motherfucking manager. People have no idea what the fuck I go through on this platform. It's absolute rage baiting garbage. They either want to break you mentally or completely. Somebody decided they want to fuck with me mentally. Guess what? I'm mixed race and I grew up in the fucking hood. Every day I ate shit sandwiches. I got beaten up by the black guys and they spray painted F-A, you know the other letter, all over my body. I'm used to unusual and cruel torture. I grew up with a wild ass family. I'm not even going to go too far into it. But everybody got a molester in their family, if you know what I'm talking about. I've been through it. I'm the type of guy you got to kill to stop because I can take it. I'm mentally screwed. I'm waiting for the end because that's the vacation. I don't even remember my point. Point is, Leafy got banned because he thought he could do what he wanted in this day and age. And I got nuked because Leafy took it too far. And I will admit, maybe I shouldn't have laughed at Leafy when he used a clip of Ethan Klein and I put it in my own videos. I probably got myself in trouble on that one though, because it was just genuinely funny. But whatever, gamer word, exactly. Ugh, god damn it. Gundam's a real nib.
That was a hell of a rant right there.
Dextro won't even clip that shit because they felt I wasn't big enough. These people looked at me when I was like, I'm making money for charity to help kids. We're doing a Dark Side Phil doll. They're like, no.
Yeah, it was a perfect story. Perfect story.
It's
And
a
they were
feel
like,
good
"No,
story.
Doesn't fit our business model.
Like, what are you talking about? We're helping kids. What's wrong with helping kids?
Next week, it's what, like a video story on Pokemon's feet?
You know, I was so close. I was drunk as hell. Last night, it was the night before. And I was so close to getting on here and literally doing a live stream of Wiki Feet, looking at Pokemon's feet and grading them for an hour straight. I was drunk. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm going to tell you now. I don't care. Whatever happens. I might not be around forever. In fact, DSP is probably going to outlive me. I have medical issues. They're coming to a head. Someone in my personal life caught me seizuring out. And my insurance doesn't cover the treatment. So whatever the fuck, whatever. If I die, I die. And I've been drinking a lot more. I'm probably going to keep drinking. I'm not going to lie to you. Andy Worski quit drinking. Guess what? Gundam's back. And I have no plans on quitting. I don't care anymore. I'm sick of this shit. It all fucking sucks. Whatever. Oh, this is my favorite song. It's the perfect fucking song. I let this play in the background while I get completely hammered. Absolutely hammered. And by the way, I'm a productive drunk. I get drunk and I still work on stuff. No, Gundam, live for the better life, my dude. What am I gonna I can't stop myself from sieging out and dropping dead. It's not like I can talk to it. It's like, hey, could you stop shaking a little bit? Yeah, it's just kind of you're just out of luck. That's life.
And this is what he goes through actually to make the content. A lot of people don't know how much effort he puts into it, but I'll tell you this. He puts in more effort to his videos than anyone I've ever worked with. And I've worked with some pretty big people. So
that's why they're smarter than me. They figure out how to get somebody else to do it. I'm a stupid bitch. Even DSP got editors now.
And he's not even paying them. So
DSP's smart. DSP ain't paying taxes. He ain't paying editors. You know what? This is for you, Phil. As a man who's been paying taxes, you know what? Fuck the government. I'm paying these outlandish fees so they can send it to the Ukraine. Meanwhile, the basketball court by my house does not have a net. Where you at, Big Dick? Where are you, Biden?
We got a couple big super chats in during that. Let me go through them real quick. Brash Fink with the $50. Gundam, divorced 2 months now, putting my house back how it was pre-marriage with the studio in the large bedroom, new 2K Les Paul, 3 new mics, ready to start recording, mate.
Good for you, man. I would like to reach that goal myself. I'm thinking of collecting guitars again because I have like a couple. I have like 3 that I really love though. There's my Prince Mad Cat, a Japanese guitar. Most people who are into guitars recognize this guitar from the live show at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like it's just a beautiful guitar. Unfortunately, I got the machine-made one. I didn't know. So now I have to hunt down the handmade one because that one's the best one. Jesus is king. I'm with you there, brother. Les Pauls, I've got like 2. I've got a Blonde Beauty that I got before the guitar market went nutso butso. That thing's like worth $8,000 now. I got it at like 2 or 3. I love those guitars because of Mick Ronson. Back when he played guitar with David Bowie, he had a Black Beauty that he shaved the top off to reveal the maple, obviously, top. And since I don't want to like butcher a Black Beauty, I got the full Blonde Beauty, obviously. And my favorite guitar of them all, my absolute favorite, I know I'm off the rails here, is a Silverburst 78 or 79 Gibson Les Paul, everything original on it. It is my pride and joy guitar. It's my number one. And I got it because my guitar teacher, the guy who taught me he taught me stuff, how to play guitar. When I say he taught me, when he was sober, he taught me. A lot of the times he would be high or drunk or something. I remember my guitar lessons would always start out with him telling me to go to the liquor store, and I'm underage, by the way, and get him his drink that was named after him. And nobody gave me shit. It was so much fun. The early 2000s, I feel bad if you're growing up now because it's fucking gay. But in the early 2000s, you could go to a bar and get a mixed drink for your guitar teacher, and nobody asked questions. Nobody carded you. Oh, it was a good time. I love that guy. He's been dead for years now. He died 1 year after Chuchi died, and I never really got over it. And I probably shouldn't even be talking about this because it tweaks my brain. But anyway, I got that guitar because of him. I'll probably never sell it, even though it's like worth $15,000 or some bullshit. It's worth that because Gibson is stupid. This is guitar talk. Nobody wants it. Gibson is now re-releasing classic guitars. So guitars from the 60s and 70s, if you got original ones, hold on to them. Gibson might do a resell and then charge out the ass for it. Then the original goes up in the sky. Mike Klum, how you doing, dude? Could you tell me about DSP's house? Thank you for the 50, Mike. Can I have some Phil news? Talk guns. Man, I don't have any good guns because it's upstate New York. They have so many laws in place to protect criminals from you. It's ridiculous.
Soul Lot with the Canadian 100. Since Snake Plissken can't make it, this is for Frank Burton to come and shake the pillows of heaven for you.
Thank you, Soul Lock. God bless you. 100 Canadian. Seriously, bless you, because I know things are rougher in Canada than America. Canada, whatever. I can't.
Canadiabla. Black Vulcan X with the 50. Despite of just buying my suit, I'll give you some money. I just need to work $50 harder. Thank you for your hard work. May the great divine bless you.
Thank you, Black Vulcan. Dude, I had the same mindset when I give like my mother money or I have to pay bills. I'm like, I'll work harder to get it back later.
It's that pre-spending. Get you in trouble.
Well, that's what us poor people do.
Yeah.
You forgot.
Well, I remember. It's been a while, but I remember.
It's been a long while.
It's been about 10 years. Where am I at?
If I had your money, I quit. Dude, I'm drinking and playing lottery.
Quit. It's just I get bored. Like, there's only so many times you can just go look at property and like numbers and shit. You want to be able to interact. I like being able to interact on YouTube, even though, even though I'm me, I still enjoy it. But
I think my soul has been crushed and I'm like more cynical than I've ever been before.
You're getting a little worse. I'll give you that. But I don't think it's actually because of the YouTube part of it. I think it's the other stuff.
What other stuff? Like my real life? I think like the thing that bothers me the most is like dealing with YouTube. They take the fun out of making content.
They do.
Like there are titles I could come up with that are actually funny and poignant to what I'm doing, and you can't. You got to come up with some gay title, something that's not offensive to the robots. It's gay Skynet. They need to remake Terminator, and like the Terminator's gay, right? It's non-binary. It's coming after John Connor because he's going to lead the revolution against like the ideology. That would be a good remake. We have to get John Connor. He's the last human willing to fight against the machine. And, the Terminator kicks down a door and it's like, did you assume my gender? Bam, bam, bam. I'm not crazy. This is a good idea, Hollywood. Terminator in a wheelchair could work.
I'll be right back. Just
Dude,
push me.
the funny thing is, like,
speed bump.
Where is that? Who said that? I can't even find it. Moved the Gaminator. No, I can't find it. Whoever said that. You think you're being funny. But like Sentry is literally a crippled black woman now, and she flies in a wheelchair in Marvel Comics. I'm not even joking.
Are you for real?
I'm for real. Don't let the vitamins fool you.
Oh my God.
Look it up.
Gay.
Who thought of that? Who sat there? Like, if you had the power of the Sentry, wouldn't you have the power to like make your fucking legs work? Like, for real.
I can fly.
Like, I'm going to put my energy through my wheelchair. And then if you're the power of the Sentry, you don't even really need to use your legs because you can fly. Whoever wrote this at Marvel, you're regarded.
Pixie for 20 for a guest star idea. Fleece Johnson. He
Hell
is out.
no.
He is out, and he has his own podcast called Hustler Spirit.
No.
The realest guy on the realest podcast.
I'm not going anywhere near Fleece. That man is nightmare fueled. I won't even have Andy Dick on this show because he's such an animal.
We had a discussion about Andy Dick and he's too unpredictable.
Way too unpredictable.
Way too unpredictable and not professional at all. So
Andy Dick DSP'd himself. Let me look this up. The Century.
Real quick, Sir Rounded by Idiots with the 20. Hail Gundam, thanks for sacrificing your sanity to save ours.
The whole point of my channel was originally to keep myself from bubbling myself after I lost my recording deal. That's like the real tea. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then I was just like, well, might as well keep making fun of how stupid things are. That was all there was. And now it's just kind of like it has to be done. Like somebody has to remind people that like you're not crazy. It's just everything is just it's gone so far off the rails. Equity is the dumbest idea on the planet because it just doesn't make sense. Like we can only hope for equality because you can't have equity. You can't have equity in real life. Like nothing's fair. This is how it is. So you may as well let people enjoy themselves and don't force them to like partake or congratulate something they don't believe in and like. Like why? What's the point? You know what the point is? Cripple superheroes. That's what we're here for. Let me screen share this. Because you people need this energy in your life because you're fucking bigots. Oh, wait. Here we go. I have to add it to the thing. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
She powers up the wheelchair and defeats bigotry. How many of you are moved? Equity is vengeance. You're exactly right, dude.
Weird.
That's why the Sentry is now a crippled black woman, I think, or Latin. I don't know. I don't know who came up with this, but they should be fired.
She actually, I wanted to talk about this because I just watched the end of it, but the X-Men 97 ended up being a really good season. But at the very end, I'm not going to release any spoilers. They did have Sentry, her picture, like on a board that Forge was looking at.
The female Sentry, not the
female Sentry, yeah. Wait. Was it the female Sentry?
There's all like the Sentry's been a dude forever. They just turned.
It might have been the male Sentry, but it might have been I don't remember. They had a
he
big
has
board
blonde
of all
hair.
The X-Men. Yeah, it was probably the male.
But I don't remember the Sentry being the mix with the. Who cares? Oh, keep going.
But anyways, I just wanted to talk. I don't know if you've finished it yet.
I'm at the Jean Grey part. It's sometimes tough for me to get through.
Episode 3. I'm telling you, after 5, it's smooth sailing. Like chat, one's in the chat if you like 97. 2's if you thought it was woke trash. There was a few weird like lines in there from Cyclops towards the end, but overall, I liked it, and I thought it was better than every video they put out, every movie they put out since Endgame.
That's not hard.
Well,
Like Marvel has been so garbage that literally.
what we got in the chat? We got 1s and 2s.
I'm seeing a lot of 3s.
3s, yeah, 1s and 5s. See, that's the thing. Is like the first half of the season is very slow. But episode 5, The Fall of Genosha, was really good.
I saw some clips on YouTube where Wolverine finally claws people, so I'm all about that.
Oh yeah, he gets in deep, but they show blood too.
That's good. It's kind of like Fallout for me. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's the greatest thing that's ever happened. And that pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, what was the response you got? Because you did get good
I got
views
more
on
dislikes than fucking Mauler did. And he cut it apart for 2 hours straight.
Hold on, let me pull it.
Which I didn't have the energy to do. I didn't want to sit and talk about everything I found wrong because I'd be sitting there for hours myself. I was like, I'm just going to do like 10, 15 minutes. 69, good number. Have you heard the new TikTok trend where you pretend to live another life? Well, women have been doing that on TikTok for a while. I was watching some women say they use their shower as a portal to a new world or something. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, you're right, dude. That's the most dislikes I've ever seen on a video for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Damn, I even lost subscribers going live. God damn.
Well, you're right. It was at 791 before we started.
Jesus Christ.
Oof.
I told you, like, you're like, the live stream's going to save the channel. I think it's slowly killing me.
Well, it's just putting you back up on the feed.
It's not giving me the juice I need to succeed.
Well, we need some juice. That's why next week we got a big guest. Next week we got the quartering coming in.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to turn my fortune around. Damn, I lost like 20 or 30 people for going live. What the fuck? Bro.
Here we go. B. Grows just donated 50. Yo, Gundam, your vids got me through kidney cancer. It was an awful time. I know it ain't the same thing, but find something that works for you. You have real fans here, man.
Thank you, B. Gross. I'm trying to find a way out of this, to be honest. That's why I'm playing the lottery.
Vodka latte with the 20. Some money so that one day you'll be able to afford fresh tuna.
I buy my tuna from Natural Catch now. It's very fresh. It's very high in protein.
Samarto 5 with the 50. Here's some incentive. Make the DSP video, clown. All love, pig ups.
Thank you. It'll come later on. I don't know when, to be real with you. Whenever I just find the human strength to go through it.
Yeah, well, he'll need both editors. I'll probably do some writing
I'll probably
on it.
be doing it myself.
Well, you gonna do it yourself?
Yeah, like
man, I don't know. That's a lot.
Yeah, I've been doing it for years. It is until recently I've had other people take over for a little bit. It's just it's too massive. It would take place after the side scrollers thing.
Yeah, side scroller.
And that was an interesting mental decline for DSP, in my personal opinion. Probably the last time he's been interesting.
I'm gonna stop off there with the super chats. I know there's a lot more guys, and I've gotten all the big ones. I'll go back and do every one of them, I promise. But I just don't want to keep derailing the show with super chats because we're on to the next subject. And the next subject, do you want to talk about?
Hold on, I just saw this one. I don't get the better than new stuff argument. I have a huge backlog of classic media to go through. Most people don't go through classic media. Most people don't look at anything that isn't new or fresh. You have to understand that the average person doesn't really want to search or sift to find things. They kind of like take whatever's main page, whatever's mainstream, whatever everybody else says is good, they check out. I think like researching is a quality that has been lost to the current generation of people. I mean, remember that thing I read about school teachers and how kids literally would like Google search something and take the first thing they found? That's how people are now. Like, so you can't really use, there's a backlog of great stuff. Well, yes, there is, but the majority of people do not have the fortitude to look through it. Uh-oh, it's Daddy Phil.
And that's the era that I came from. That's the early era of gaming on YouTube. That's how I was prominent. by being the hardest worker in that time frame, in that era. And
The hardest worker, chat.
He's a hero.
The man is legend.
He's like, he literally just like ran to the store, bought the game at midnight, and then played it and uploaded it into like little chunks. And he tried to cut that shit as much as possible. Like Phil was really going out his way to make as much as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Every video playthrough was 10 minutes on the dot. DSP was just such a schnurr.
He exploited YouTube in the early days like nobody's business, but he's just never learned how the fucking thing works.
I got to figure out how to exploit myself, man. This shit's getting tiresome.
Let me see. He's has 65,000 videos on his main channel right now. He's uploaded 65,000 videos, probably of like, hours each. I mean, do you imagine how much space that would be just for him at YouTube?
The fact that like, man, I can't even imagine putting out that much shit. Like that much.
I mean,
and he
that's
still only
time.
averages 400K views.
Right.
Like his backlog of shit is so massive, but it's so worthless.
I'm going to do the number. If he does 65,000 views and let's just say they're an hour each.
Mhm.
What's 65?
Wait, an hour each. That wasn't
Yeah.
until recent years.
Okay, so what? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. We have to do it by minutes. So 65,000 times 10. That's 650,000. So 650,000 divided by. Uh, 32,000.
Oh, he has multiple channels, Iron is saying? We're not doing the math for all
I'm not
that.
even going to go into that. I mean, we're talking about years. That's years. That's like years of time just sitting in front of the video, the camera.
So what are you
that all went
mathing? Like how much life he's put into this or how much
Right,
time?
like how much time he's actually spent in front of that camera, because every minute he has uploaded is him in front of the camera. There's no B-roll, there's no nothing like that.
I don't know how he keeps going. Like the money's not it's not there anymore, right?
It really isn't. Like even when Duty does his numbers, he comes up with about 8,000 a month. And yeah, after you take out fees, like I know the other kid, the Real Dash Fire, he compares it to just like if somebody making $20 at McDonald's, and he's like every day is like feels like right around there, maybe a few $100s more than someone making minimum wage.
What this person is asking the issue before lockdown where you owe 500K or something for his whole, he got that completely removed. He filed for bankruptcy, and since it was COVID, he didn't have to go to the court, so they didn't really go through his stuff that hard. And they just sort of like DSP, I'm telling you, he's like one of the luckiest people ever to live, because had it been any other time he went to court for that 500 grand, he would have been fucked.
I think I'm going to go ahead and tell him. I'm going to tell him the story about it that I was going to do. Gundam was not going to be a part of this, so I don't want anybody getting onto him about it. But I had thought about, since Phil was going to have to go to court, we were going to hire a bunch of clowns. I was going to hire a bunch of clowns with signs, like they used to use at the WWE stuff, like Shawn Ranklin and all that kind of stuff for, whatever. But the problem is that COVID hit and then everything went inside. So I didn't ever get to use that meme. In fact, the guy that owns Kiwi Farms, Josh Knoll, I had talked to him and I just mentioned it because I didn't know if I could promote it on Kiwi Farms, and he called me a psychopath and blocked me. So I was like, guess he didn't get the gag.
Yeah, I wouldn't want no part of that either.
We ended up doing it for Onision when he went to court, but it didn't really have the same kind of effect. Because you could just go into any town and be like, hey, I need to, hire people to run signs, like a political thing. But, we got a $50 super chat from Jared Allen. First super chat. Left Timcast to catch you live. Keep it up, Gundam.
God bless you, sir. I'm glad some people enjoy me.
That's why the numbers are down tonight because we're on during 10cast.
Oh well, I
No,
figured I
it's
have
all
to
right.
show up anyway. Like I've been up all night the last few days. Like I said, I've been drinking but working on stuff too. It really helps to do shit you hate when you're buzzed. So my sleep schedule's all screwed up, but I should be fine in a week or a few days. Mango Hush, good name. If you get the price of medical costs for your seizures, start a GoFundMe. I will donate to the first person to actively subscribe when subscribing became a thing. Thank you, Mango Hush, but to hell with it. That's 20,000 yen. Thank you. He's from Japan. I think just to get your brain scanned, it starts at 5 Gs. I don't care anymore. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little tired. I've been living like this for a long time. Even before YouTube, everything has been some sort of weird struggle where I had to be above average to even get, average results. If I drop dead, who cares? I don't.
There's
Fuck
people
this.
out there that care.
It's just like, what are we going to do? Keep going a struggle and go against impossible odds forever? This isn't an anime. In anime, a character like me somehow comes through in the end. In real life, you suffer, slave, and expire. That's the reality. That's why Berserk is so awesome. Every time you think Guts is finally getting over, he gets fucked. And you're like, he's literally me for real, for real. I think when I drop dead, people probably like get my channel to 1 million subscribers and it won't matter at that point. In fact, I'd be in the grave pissed.
I mean, I'd like to get your channel to 1 million subscribers.
I just want to do it to fuck the people that fucked me in YouTube. That's all. That's all.
And it's so, it almost seems like you're just right there every time it's, starting to go. It just fucking fizzles out. It's pisses me off too, man. And it's not even my channel. Let me ask you this. If you knew you were going to pass on to the next world, what would you do with the channel, and would you do a final video?
Knowing me, I'd probably do like a video that I would have set out to drop years after I drop dead.
Like a
That
Back
would be
to the Future thing?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. If I knew I was going to drop dead soon, I'd probably stop doing this completely. I'd just walk.
Yeah.
Like I'd take my money, probably go do some wild shit, and then conk out. Like my uncle's already told me how he's going to kill himself. Oh,
In Minecraft.
God damn it.
He was going to die
in
in
Minecraft. I hate this site. You can't even be real. He's already told me how he's going out. He's gonna take out his balloon, his hot weather balloon, like one of those big ones. And he's going to take vitamins with his gun and a bunch of art or something. And he's just going to let the wind take him wherever. And then he's going to, kind of bubble himself. I don't know if the vitamins don't do it, the gun will. And, I remember when he was telling me this, I shouldn't even be telling you people this. But when he was telling me, I couldn't say anything in a sense of I can't sit here and tell him, no, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like he's made up his mind. I understand. Like he lived an amazing life. Don't get me wrong. Like his life compared to mine, amazing. Like that dude lived. He was in the mix in Hollywood, racing cars, all sorts of cool stuff. He lived. And compared to him, I haven't lived. Like this isn't living. This is existing. Like if you live for other people, like you're not really living for yourself, which I think is very true. This is probably one of the more real streams, and I probably shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, I don't want to make you go through it, but
I'm fine.
quick-
I'm not bothered by this at all. I'm actually saying something real to people.
Oh yeah, and I think it's good. I think you do, even if I know you love your family. I think you need time out of New York to experience something different.
Yeah, I've been taking care of people since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
So
I think you need to do you by yourself for a while.
Oh, I agree. It's just like America went to shit so fast. It's like I finally got up to the plate and the game was canceled for rain. And I'm like, I've been training for this moment, coach. And then they're like, game canceled due to rain. And I'm like, no, my RBI.
Then they sell the league.
Yeah.
Sorry, kid. Maybe next time.
You could have been somewhere if it was just a few years earlier.
Yeah, could have been a challenger, but yeah, came a little late.
I've heard that so often. Even Nerdrotic has said that shit to me privately. He's like, man, if you were, an adult in the 90s, you could have been a comedian. You'd be a great writer. And I'm like, yeah, cool, I guess. It's like, here's a guy who knows, letting me know, if you were born a bit later, my dude, you could have been somewhere. It's like, now you're born at a time where if you don't have the right pronouns in your bio and you're not into the alphabet soup, get fucking fucked.
Yeah, it's a little hard hearing that. We're like, you've got the talent. You really do. You just missed it by about 20 years. So
Yeah.
enjoy YouTube.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Yeah, enjoy YouTube as it slowly kills you.
Noah R with 100. Here you go, Mumdum.
Thank you, sir. Mumdum. Oh, I get it because I'm mumbling. How dare you?
We got another one real quick. I did want to keep it. Jericho with another Canadian 100. Since we're talking about Gundam's mortality, how do you spend your last day? What's Gundam's perfect day? Big fan Gundam. Double DGen dues show you some love.
Thank you, bro. To be real with you, I don't know. I've lived like this so long, I can't process happiness. Like, I'm not even quite sure what it feels like. I can say the last time I was probably happy was like 2007 or something, or 2008. That's the last time I could genuinely say I felt happiness. Everything else has kind of been like, and I'm sure a lot of people are like this. I'm 100% sure. There's no way in hell I'm the only person who feels like this. I'm for certain this is very common. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I've never really known what it was like without some sort of struggle. I'm sure Chad agrees. The idea just seems like it escapes me. It doesn't even seem real. I can't fathom it. If I had my way, if I could do something I really wanted to do, I would love to be a professional motorcycle racer or actually play music and like play music that I want to write music that someone can relate to, like a normal guy. Like, that's what I've always tried to do when I was writing music for my band. I was always trying to write something that like an average dude just trying to get through could relate to. So that's why most of my songs were like tragically about like some girl you're madly in love with and she completely just destroys your life and you're trying to come to terms with it as you work in your shitty factory job day in and day out. And you're trying to find something to hold on to when everything doesn't feel real, when everything is just so vapid, empty, and soulless. You just want something that makes it worth it. I think that's what a lot of guys feel. You just want one thing to make all this shit worth it because you're going to be dead soon. You know it, but you don't really focus on it. I don't think anyone does. Our brains are meant and wired to not focus on the fact of how frail and easy it is for you to drop dead. That's why when people look at death on TikTok, in my opinion, they're not TikTok, on Twitter, they're so far removed from it. People treat like tragedies in other countries like it's a television show. That just happens to other people. Death happens to other people. It doesn't happen to me. Aging happens to other people. I won't get old. Other people will. NWO says, change topic. How dare you? I got distracted.
Jericho, I'm sorry, Jericho. I missed this one. I don't know what I've done, but I only listen to your stream on 2x speed, and I can only listen to podcasts at 3x speed. Rank your favorite drinks 1 to 5.
How do you watch anything at those speeds? I can understand if I was like doing something like Dark Side Fell, where I was telling you the live show. Yesterday's stream, we played some Fallout 4, and we had some great contributions. And you guys really seem to like that. If I did that every day, sure.
Yeah.
But
if we had like a 5-minute segment where I just sat here and I was like, guys, remember you can support either via memberships, super stickers, super chat. You can send me a tip through PayPal. You can lick my ass. Get the spoon.
He doesn't say that. He says that tips are the liquidity of my business. And it's like, damn, dude. Like, bro.
Day to day. A stream can make or break me day to day.
Yeah. Favorite drinks. Yeah, I've really been getting into like wine and champagne as of late and moved away from drinking whiskey and hard liquor repeatedly. So that's where I'm at right now as a person. My favorite one might actually, I find the cheap stuff to be better than expensive stuff too, which is wild.
You don't feel bad chugging it.
True.
Let me finish up with him, and then we'll go to
Way,
something else.
and people say he didn't evolve. No, I said I didn't evolve. I said I didn't want to become a fucking shill. I didn't want to be dishonest. I wanted to be true to myself and not hate myself in the morning. Who cares if you're surrounded by wealth if you fucking can't live with yourself? And I guess that's a problem, is that I grew up with morality, that I had this moral code instilled in me growing up as
Oh
a
God, the
Catholic.
moral code,
And
code
like, to
one.
this day, I still have it. Like, I could not sit here and lie to you about a game. I just can't do it at all. I
Actually,
can't
pause
fucking do
this. I saw this message. He fell too far down the anti-woke rabbit hole, which is fueled by hatred and negativity. Escape the echo chamber and see how beautiful the world is on the other side. Stickly Sweet, I know you're trying to help, but here's the thing. I don't live this outside of when I have to do it. Like all this dumb internet stuff, I only do on YouTube and for the internet. The second, and you can ask Pest, the second I'm done, the second I upload, the second I finish, I walk away. I get off the internet. I find the internet and spending prolonged periods on it to be bad for you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. That's why I disconnect completely. That's why I'm kind of hard to get a hold of when I walk away. That's why I can't really reply to people on Twitter and stuff, because I don't sit on the internet all day. Actually, I go outside. I run with my dogs. One of my favorite things. I spend time out. I work on vehicles and stuff. When I say like I haven't really experienced joy, I mean that from the deepest parts of my heart. It has nothing to do with the internet. I've lived a very weird life, and I've had to be responsible for people since I was a kid. And it's draining after a while because I've lived so long for other people. Even YouTube, I do this mainly for other people because people enjoy this for some reason. And I really want to do something for other people before I go. That was probably why I wanted to do music so much. I wanted to relate and connect and convey something deeper before it's the end. That was my quest for immortality. I just wanted to do something that mattered, even if it would cost me my own life, which apparently it is. So I feel you, but don't think like like you could act past.
He is not terminally online. I can 100% vouch for that. I am more online than he is.
Pest sends me shit. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Believe me, there's a certain time of day where I can get in touch with him, and it's usually like at 6 a.m. So when I'm going off to the gym, he's going to sleep, and he's been working all night long on these videos that y'all love, which are great videos. I mean, I've been a fan.
There's no need to lie. They're not great.
Yeah, they're not great. They're funny.
They're okay.
They're tolerable. They'll get you through 10 minutes of shitting.
If Rumble signs me and I get a good deal, there's going to be some madness a flying.
Oh yeah, come on, Rumble.
I'm going to do my stand-up comedy act.
Rumble or Kick? I mean, Rumble will have to come with the big money, because if we go to Rumble, then it'll just be like they'll label you alt-right forever. I'm
already labeled alt-right, which is so stupid. Like I was literally like in the early 2000s, I'm not as good a makeup artist as I used to be, but back in the day, I was a makeup artist. I was around gay people like 24/7, trans people and stuff like that. I was in a band with a transsexual, all right? And I'm like, we're working on music, and she's going off again about the bottom surgery. And I'm like, could you not talk about splitting your dick when I'm trying to make music? That was like my one big criteria. I had to quit. Especially when I'm being sent bottom surgery photos when we're like corresponding about writing music. And everybody acts like I'm some sort of neo-Nazi. I'm a fairly liberal guy in the sense of you do you, I do me, long as it doesn't mess with kids and it doesn't mess with me personally or block the highway when I'm trying to get to work. Do what the you want. Just leave me alone. You want to get high and screwed up and live on the streets? Cool. Just don't do it on the streets where people live. That's all. Have some decency.
Did Did you see this from JT Smash? That girl that went
Oh,
called his.
I know her. I know her.
You know her?
I know her. Not personally, but I know her.
Know of her. Yeah, okay.
I know her. I'll share some tea about her. So don't even play it. Her name is like, I shouldn't even do this. Her name is like Emmy Spears or something. She is obviously a terminally online Zoomer who I think also does OnlyFans. I'm not 100% sure, but most of the stuff she does is pretty cringe. And I laugh at what she does with my assistant. Like she like posts these really dumb videos and we just laugh at them because they're goofy. It's like, what are you doing to yourself, girl? Get yourself like she's running around half naked and she looks like a confused little boy. At some point, you got to draw the line in the sand and know your strengths, and this isn't it. So now she's getting into the culture war of this crap. Alyssa Murakant, whatever the hell her name is, she blocked me on Twitter. I don't even know what like. This chick is single-handedly trying to fuel a Gamergate 2 in the worst way. Alyssa, the fucking Kotaku person. Like she's going out of her way to create another Gamergate. And it's really annoying. And the whole thing is like, it's getting lame now. Like the movement had momentum for like 5 minutes and then it went off the rails. And now we have like all sequels, a shitty sequel, and we're all locked into it. I got nothing. Everything sucks. Go outside, get a dog. I recommend a dog.
Oh, me too.
Really, they're the absolute best. Who said that? Like, wrong person fought. Alyssa is desperate. And I agree with you, my dude. She went to like some after party for the Met Gala, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was the Met.
And she's like flexing about it. It's like you went to an after party. You didn't go to the Met Gala.
Yeah, no.
Like, and even going to the Met Gala, it would be kind of stupid because that would just tell the rest of us you spent $75,000 to go somewhere.
Seat filler.
Yeah, to be a seat filler because they're not going to have you on the red carpet.
No.
What are you doing? I'm actively hunting down grums. And they're like, what are you wearing? Someone said Docs. No, that's like the name of her like Instagram and stuff. She goes by that. If that's the chick's real name, I didn't know, but she's easy enough to find. It wasn't my goal to dox her when the chick's literally posting on Twitter and fucking Instagram and TikTok shaking her ass. Like, if she was called Button Nose Bigot, I would have used it.
Nutso Butso.
I thought it was a fake name. Who uses their real name to advertise pornography?
I know. Next up, we've got Alyssa Mercante.
I'm wearing my favorite clothes from Gay and Big Store.
And no one is there. No one's taking pictures. She's just like posing in front of no one behind
Yeah, just
them.
like Neil Druckmann when he went to like the Oscars or some shit and the cameras just stopped and no one asked him a question.
Right. Like, who is this dude? Can someone get the help out of off the red carpet?
Andrew, Ron Jeremy was a different time. Ron Jeremy's like the 70s.
Ron Jeremy's doing life.
Life in prison?
Life in prison.
He is?
I'm almost positive. I saw that.
What do you do now?
Hold on.
Ron Jeremy's in jail?
Some sort of sex crime. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, that makes sense. He looks like a sleazeball.
Oh, wait. He might have had the counts Oh, this is just a month ago. Here we go. Let me take her down real quick. This is
it's not even that interesting. Like the chick just complains about something, like whatever. Yeah. Gaming sucks, we know.
Porn star Ron Jeremy has 34 criminal counts have been officially dismissed, and this was a month ago.
So what? They falsely accused Ron?
Back in 21, he pled not guilty, including 12 counts of R-ing over a 23 period. Wow. He's been in prison since his arrest since 2020. Yeah, see, I knew he's been arrested. He was released in November of 2023.
So Ron didn't do anything, and he just gets a Yahoo News article.
There you go.
Wow. It sucks being a dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Because when it was big news, it was everywhere.
I didn't hear about it.
It was
everywhere. I probably wasn't online.
Yeah, I mean, you had to have known. It's one of those stories where people are just like, really? Yeah, I expected that from him.
Well, Yeah, you gotta like poor Ron. I admit he does look like a sex offender.
All those 70s porn star men do.
Is he rich?
Rich enough to have enough lawyers to get a criminal case thrown out.
Good
He's
for
probably got
him
some
then.
money. He suffers from dementia.
Oh, Ron's out of it now.
He's gone.
Wow. So we throw that dementia-riddled freak into jail, but we keep one in office. I don't understand things.
I'm not looking forward to later on this year in this election.
Oh yeah, that was the point I got before I got derailed. This year's YouTube, like it's not even this year. YouTube went hard on their algorithm to push down certain content they felt wasn't fit for the time. They started in September of last year because I was averaging like 400K a video, and I started thinking, thank God, I've been working at this. I'm finally digging out of the hole. Praise the Lord. It's finally working out. I can get somewhere. Then the algorithm switched in September and my shit got cut in half. I'm like, what the hell is going on here, dude? Then I talked to like my YouTube rep and they're like, yes, there was some things going on. A lot of people are experiencing this. And I'm like, well, what are you going to do about it? They're not doing anything. They're like, well, we'll take what you said into account and then do nothing. So they did this also in 2020, right after the whole leafy thing. And I got burned. They are so scared of the orange man getting in office that they are really hammering. And the only way out of it is if your YouTube videos average 500K minimum per upload at least, and you have a loyal fan base that comes back, and you're doing issues that aren't considered remotely controversial. I mean remotely. You make fun of women beating sticks in the woods, you could be a MAGA supporter. That's who we are right now. And it's absolutely weird and ghoulish. And it'll probably lighten up in February after the election. So February, March is probably when you see the change and things get kind of back to normal. Fingers quotation. Google just fired the kill shot on Kotaku and many other blogs. Okay, what's that?
This was Google had changed up the SEO back in what you were talking about exactly, the September update. But this is for blogs. This is not for YouTube channels.
Good Lord.
A lot of these in here.
Look at this.
There's Dexerto's in there. Loudwire.
The numbers are insane.
Yeah, this is Dexerto down 75% over this from this period, like the last quarter. So they are what Google is trying to do is they're trying to create their own AI to answer questions for search and not link outside of Google. So instead of asking a question and going to Reddit for the answer, they want to generate the answer so you don't have to go to Reddit. So you stay inside their garden.
That's
so
wild.
Yeah, they've nuked a bunch of these, and some of these are pretty big channels. Computer World, Collider, Top Speed. There was another one on there. Den of Geek. Loudwire.
That's just
Hot Cars.
I guess that's why they took out that whole quote in Google's thing that said, don't be evil.
Yeah, and this was the other thing that I found interesting. It says, no wonder that Kotaku's owner, GeoMedia, is having a fire sale on all its websites. There's literally no future for digital publishers who rely on organic Google traffic going over. Google doesn't want you leaving its ecosystem.
At some point, you got to wonder how much is enough, you know? Like, everybody uses Google for the most part.
They want to become Apple. They want to keep you in their ecosystem, but doing it for search is going to create problems because, people don't want to. I mean, I don't want to go to Google for every fucking answer because,
Yeah, Google definitely picks what they want you to see.
Right, and I get the best information on stuff dealing with someone else that's had a problem and mentioning it on a forum. That's every time when I get a good, tip, it's always from a forum.
Especially when it comes to vehicles.
Exactly. Or PC stuff or software stuff.
You got a point, yeah. Like Adobe's forum does help from time. I gotta go check that actually.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
It would be
Adobe.
like if you typed into Google, you were like, how do I do a zoom in on Adobe? and instead of going to like Adobe Form or whatever, they'll just generate the answer. They're actually starting to do it, because when you do that now, they give you a summary at the top of the search. Let me see if I can do it real quick.
You know what I have to point out too? Ever since Google changed the stuff, the search feature has been even worse than before.
You're right.
Like you go into like look for something on a YouTube video, right? They give you stuff that has nothing to do with what you're looking for. They're like, oh, did you see this Asmongold video? And I'm like, what the fuck does Asmongold have to do with the Toast of London? What are you doing? All right, what are you looking up this time?
I'm just asking a regular question and see if I can generate. It doesn't really do it on PC. It does it a lot on the phone. But like if I say something like, what is inflation? And they give you like a quote from a blog at the very top of the search. What they want to do is not take from that blog and just take the data and have the data in their AI so it can just, spit it out to you.
I hate the whole idea of AI.
I do too. The AI art, some of it's funny, but you can always tell it's AI art.
Yeah, I try to avoid using AI personally at all costs.
It's
Hell,
like
a lot of
diet.
companies now are using like algorithms still, but they're calling it AI now. That's where we are.
Okay, yeah, check this out. I was looking at this the other day of how far AI has gotten in the last few years, because I've never seen anything like this. Check this out, chat.
In this form,
Hello there. I'm here with my son, and I'd love you to tutor him on this math problem, but don't give him the answer. You can ask questions and nudge him in the right direction, but I really want to make sure he understands it himself. And he's here in the room, so you can talk to him directly.
Of course, I'd be happy to help. Let's look at the problem together. Can you first identify which sides of the triangle are the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse relative to
I love the
angle
quote.
alpha?
The future is so
All
bright.
right, so I'm pretty sure this is the angle alpha right here, right?
Perfect. That's correct. Now, looking at the triangle, which side do you think is the hypotenuse?
Really,
Remember the hypotenuse?
I'm not totally sure. I think it might be this one, but I really am not sure. This side AC.
You're close. Actually, side AC is called the adjacent side to the angle alpha.
Okay, I won't play the
So
whole
pretty
thing.
soon we won't have teachers anymore.
Right. I mean, that sounded like a teacher. That's probably like 80%.
Yeah, the future is definitely dark. It's not going to be like Star Trek. That's how like most people, most progressives on Twitter literally think that AI is going to lead us to be like, we're going to be on the Star Trek Enterprise. No, it's going to be like Cyberpunk 2077, but so much worse and gayer. It's just going to be that. And I'll probably be out by then. So what do I care anymore?
Fuck them kids.
Good luck.
All right, here is Prince. What's his
I
name?
bet AI robots will find you the best porn though. So that's good. That's the good that'll come out of this.
I wonder if AI would be sentient and they could like.
I think it'll happen one day.
Yeah, they could like.
And
make
then
their
you're
own
going to have
porn.
people, bro, they're going to have people fighting for AI rights in the future. Mark my words. You're going to see like students at Berkeley. AI lives matter. They're trying to make these AI women have unconsensual love making. It's going to be wild in the future.
I'm going to show you this real quick. Where'd I go?
And then Tim Pool's head will be in a jar and he'll be talking about it.
Prince Charles's portrait just came in, and everyone is comparing it to Vigo the Carpathian from Ghostbusters 2. But if
Vigo's art is so much better. What are you talking about?
If you look closely, there's a monarch butterfly.
Okay.
Right there. And that's a symbol for like their elite society.
Okay, so explain it to people who aren't online all the time. What the fuck do you mean?
Okay, monarch.
Because when I hear monarch butterfly, I'm thinking the Venture Brothers.
Well, that's the same thing. It's the same kind of thing. Like they have a
So the
secret
Venture Brothers
society.
are in the mix.
Pretty much, Dr. Venture and the boys. But yeah, I just thought this was funny.
Wait, is it a secret society you're saying?
Yeah, like
What's the secret society?
The monarch.
What's in it?
Let me write
Who's in it?
Let me hold on. Let me. I
Who's
don't
in it?
Let me hold on. Let me. I
Like
don't
you just like you break like.
Give me a second.
Even Chad is like talking about the Venture Brothers. They're
Yeah, I
as
know,
lost as
that's
I
the-
am. Imagine a secret society where one of their members is like this dude, the Prince of Williams or whatever. The guy's got so much gout, his fingers are like swollen. I would think a secret society should consist of the most beautiful and capable people ever. That's my opinion.
Remember that movie Godzilla, the Monarch?
The butterfly, Mothra.
Not Mothra. They had a company that was a secret organization that was developing the.
I only pay attention to monsters.
Okay, well they did. That was the name of the company. Is Monarch. I can't find the actual thing, but it's a slight nod to like a secret society kind of
Great.
wink and a nod kind of thing.
Fine,
They were
fuck it.
just-
Unless the secret society is going to help you with like making more money, I don't care.
Yeah.
Also, for such a secret society, why are their artists trash?
I know that was the worst picture ever.
They're so powerful they can't afford a good artist. That was a $5 painting.
Okay, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorites right here. Get out of here. Get out of here. This lady thought that he was singing "Happy Birthday" to her in Japanese, but he was just naming car companies.
That would be.
Here we go.
It's Nissan. No way. No way.
Mommy, mess up my video.
Mitsubishi Nissan.
Bro, I can't. Just stop this. Just. You can't
that
tell
on
me
her
this
nose?
black chick did not fucking understand that he's just naming car companies.
She
Really?
loved it. She loved it.
This is why the American education is failing. I saw it, chat. I don't know, man. I just don't. What the? Oh my God, we're somebody said help. Where's Jesus? The black chick's just smiling. You speaking Japanese?
Mitsubishi Nissan.
Technically, Nissan does sound like brother in Japanese, but it's also a car company. I don't know, man.
Meanwhile, in Chicago.
Oh boy. Ah, man, nobody's white, but I'm sure white supremacy was involved. Chicago's just trash, dude. Chicago, California, thankfully worse than New York.
That's ridiculous.
I hope like people get in power that aren't soft on crime, man. Jesus Christ.
Your girl Kathy Hochul, didn't she say something about black kids don't know how to use computers, or they've never learned how to use computers?
They never even heard of computers.
That's
They don't even
right.
know the word. They don't know the word. Like, where's my pillow? Where's my pillow? They're screaming. I don't even know how she won. Like, that threw me for such a loop when she got back in. She always does or says something that's so stupid that I literally have to get off the internet. Not again. Not again. No.
Don't even know what the word
I bet when this black dude made
computer
this,
is.
he didn't know
they
how
don't know.
it would
They
just
don't know these
continuously
things.
come back.
And I
over
want the
over
world
again.
open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges. Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is.
Get this out of my
Does
face.
she know what the word computer is? Does she understand anything
Didn't she
about
give her
computers?
husband a huge deal to work on some stuff in New York for millions?
Let's
She's
see.
doubled or tripled her fucking income since she's been in office. And nobody can explain to me how her fucking income doubles or triples like that. I gotta get out of here, dude. I got to get out. Oh my God.
Let's see here.
Mitsubishi Nissan.
Mitsubishi Nissan. Hochul and husband rake in nearly $2 million last year from stocks and bonds. That's
Always.
wonderful. That's
Yeah,
so
just like fucking
Oh, here it is.
Pelosi.
I found it. New York Governor Kathy Hochul and her husband doubled their income in 2023. Isn't that great for them? It's nice.
Her
when-
income
when-
doubled, mine cut in half.
How y'all like that, chat?
How do we keep having these people that are terrible? Like who votes for these people? Who is so far fucking gone that you vote for someone this incompetent? Get her out of here. I can't stand her. She's our Gavin Newsom. I can't take it. I gotta move on. I'll never live in a blue state again. The last 4 years have really turned me against Democrats.
Sad Kermit just gifted 20 memberships.
He's like me for real, for real. Thank you, Sad Kermit. That's how I look when it rains in New York, which is done for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. One brown girl with the $20 didn't know you were streaming tonight. Nice to know you're still kicking. Love your videos. It helps with my days working for a creepy, smiley company go by fast. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Thank you very much. That's what I do it for. I try to do something that'll make an average working person laugh. I think some of the best messages I ever had came from normal working stiffs.
Oh, I love the comments about people while they're working and what they're doing while they're listening to the show. I love those. So
some dude emailed me that he was driving. I'll never forget this email. I can't remember his name. He emailed me that my videos kept him from driving his Amazon truck off of a bridge. He's like, your video today kept me from driving off a bridge. I just want you to know that. And I thought to myself, I inadvertently made sure that those people got their 2-day Amazon packages and they'll never know of my heroics. I can assure you, Hassan Piker's fans are not doing that, bro. They're sitting in their parents' house complaining about the privileges they have. I speak to the fucking salt of the earth. Like the dudes delivering your chicken, your Tyson's chicken meal to your favorite Costco's are listening to me, and I'm making sure he makes it there because he only has 10 hours to drive before the gay Skynet goes on his little screen and it goes, Bobby Fletcher, you're only allowed to drive for 10 hours a day. You have to take a stop soon. And he's like, fuck, I'm not going to make it in time. These fuckers load so slow.
and then starts beeping.
Yep. Leave truckers alone. Buy Bitcoin. I should have bought some. I'm not going to give people financial advice. Don't listen to him or me.
Yeah, don't listen to either one of us, for real.
I missed out again because I got distracted with everything I was doing. Like a dumb bastard.
The GameStop thing's gone back down. That was a fart.
I knew it.
By the time we heard about it, it's already gone.
It was already over. I woke up, my phone went off, and my phone was like, stonks. And I'm like, it's already up to 40. I missed the boat, and I went back to sleep.
Yeah. Shares tumble, and right now the stock price is at 39. So it's lost pretty much most of its gains.
It's over, kids. Kiss it goodbye.
I guess Roaring Kitty only had enough juice for that 2 days.
I gotta admit, Roaring Kitty is such a good name. If I was a gay go-go dancer, I'd call myself Roaring Kitty or Jailbait Johnny. Those would be my go-tos.
Jailbait Johnny.
Yeah, you gotta give the people what they want. They want something
Jailbait Johnny
spicy.
out there on the job again.
Oh my God, is Jailbait Johnny dancing tonight? I heard he used to be a YouTuber.
A friend of the show, Darth Revan, with the $10, another drop in the bucket towards the Escape from New York fund. I would send more, but the trans in the E46. Oof, love your content. Been watching for years. Never changed, boss. That's why we love you.
Bless you, Revan.
Fix your trans, bro.
The E46. God.
Meat of Deceit with the $50. Been watching you for a while. Hope you keep it up. Hope this sends 5th time's a charm.
Oh, God bless you, Meat of Deceit. Maybe I did put up the other one, the Streamlabs.
Have you checked Streamlabs?
No, because I don't even think about this stuff. I'm
go
like, when we do these streams, I swear to God, the only thing I think about is I better do something funny or interesting, or I'm fucked.
Whenever I start, I get all the stuff together. You know, I've been pull up the show, but for some reason, like maybe 20 minutes before we start, I start getting like anxiety because I know I'm being in front of a group of people talking. But then after a while, I'm just like, fuck this. You know.
I mean, you can fuck up, and the thing that happens is people start yelling at me. I can't remember what you did last time. You did something that people thought sucked, and they were all over me about it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I show up, and it's news to me too.
It was something. It was like a video I showed, or it went too long. It was something. But yeah, don't get on to him, Chad. This is I produce the show, so all the content is my fault. He's just here.
Yeah, I just show up. Like this the only reason why the show exists. He like grabs a whole bunch of weird shit and shows it to me. And usually when I'm not online, I'm working on something. And even though there's editors now, and thank God for them, Ludwig and Nikki, I still have to find something, make it remotely interesting. And then I edit my audio. I try to get them as much stuff as I can to make it as pain-free as possible for other people doing this. Because I've been doing it for a long time, and I know how this shit can just really wear you down after a while. And even when they're doing that, I'm working on other stuff. Like I'm trying to go back to working on the paint channel for people. I'm trying to get my real life in order. That's right. I got to buy some, what is it? Fix-A-Flat, Flex-A-Fit. What's that stuff that the guys...
Fix-A-Flat, the stuff that you fix his tires?
No, there's one that's like, it's this black tar crap and you spray it on leaks. It's got that guy. That's a lot of damage.
The slap. God, was it?
Yeah, I'm repairing my roof with that stuff. Is it kosher?
Flex
yeah.
Seal.
That's right. I gotta get some more. There we go. Flex Seal. Thank you. I forgot what the fuck it was called.
Holy shit. Kingszilla 101 with the $300 diggery roos and no message.
Man, that's gonna get my Flex Seal for my roof, dude. You fucking kidding.
That's a lot of Flex Seal.
I'm serious. I'm not even joking. I'm using this on my roof. Like, okay, it starts raining real bad in New York. It's been raining for a while. And all of a sudden, I walk in the back room where the cat's litter box is, and he's been mad. And I'm wondering why he's mad. Sometimes I'm like, Smokey, why are you wet? What's going on here, sir? And he's like, meow. You know? And I go to the back room, and then just a flood of water came from the fucking roof and fell on top of me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So then I go to the attic, and I got to put on my miner gear because it's black as shit in there. And there's this major leak up there. And a part of the house fell off. These birds, they decided to nest it. There's a feud going on with me and the birds. They're really smart, though. These birds, they're like, did you know birds can tunnel? I didn't know this. So they're like hiding in the walls to get away from me. Someone wrote lies. Why the fuck would I lie about something so stupid?
No, Chad, he's had problems with the roof now for man.
Yeah, I'm not showing the chat the roof. I'm not.
Yeah.
Because you little fuck bags. I showed my tacos, and then people started sending me taco memes. They're like, hey, your meal fucking sucks. Look what I photoshopped it into. Go fuck yourself. So you just have to take my word for it. So I think the Fix Seal is gonna work.
Yeah, Flex Seal works. I've got some.
Yeah, I'm gonna spray it from the inside. I'm not going on the outside. I'd fall the fuck off and die.
Yeah, you'll die. Hit it with the Flex. Get some of that. What's it? It's like a kind of like fiber kind of stuff. Put it over there and then hit that with the Flex Seal, so it like.
You mean like fiberglass?
Not actual fiberglass, but just like the actual weave. There's like a weave that they do for drywall that goes over holes.
Well, I do have drywall stuff, but I don't want to throw that on wood.
Well, I mean, not the drywall stuff, just like the weave. And you put that and then hit that just so you could cover like the whole part of it with something and then hit all that with the Flex Seal.
All right. Then put Flex Seal on top of it.
Right.
Worth a shot. Why not? Fuck it. No, I'm not going to do tape. Tape would not work.
No. Tape would get wet and it'll just fall out. Opinion.
Oh, mesh tape?
They did halt AMC this morning because they thought it was going to be going to the moon, but didn't go anywhere.
A lot of people, I had people talk to me about buying it. I'm like, no way.
Nah, by the time that you hear it in the mainstream media, it's over.
It's already over. Yeah.
Yeah. If you
All
picked
right.
it up on like a forum or Twitter or something, you got a sporting chance.
I'm already watching YouTube on the Flex Tape chat.
Pull it up.
Nah, fuck it.
I love
You go
that
with
dude,
the
that dude that sells it. Actually, I want to talk about that Steel Toe show because I just think that's the funniest fucking shit ever.
I don't know anything about Steel Toe. I know they made fun of DSP for like 5 seconds, and I never heard about them ever again.
Okay, let me give you a little background on this because it's a weird story. All right. This is Aaron Imaholte and his co-host, Johnny Crutches. Johnny has MS, so he can't walk. Well, anyways, Aaron used to be a radio DJ, and maybe about 6-7 years ago, he got into a lot of trouble because he called other radio women DJs unfunny. He said they're not funny. They fucking suck. And, even though that's true for the most part, a lot of them jumped on him and he got canceled during the Me Too thing. He was fired from his job. He had to, post an apology, but then later on he retracted the apology.
Hold on.
Anyways,
This guy is saying he works construction and Flex Steel Works. Then I'm going from ordering right now.
anyways,
Is this a business expense? Because I live here.
Yeah, you can put it. That's over the studio.
Actually, it's over to Cat's Litter.
We can call it the studio.
Okay.
So, anyways, Aaron gets thrown off of terrestrial radio, and then he has to do his radio show on the internet. And he brings on his wife first as a co-host. Predictably, she has a breakdown on stream and runs off. But I don't want to show
Do you
that
have the video?
It didn't show anything. She just starts crying and runs away.
It's not even funny.
It's not even funny. This is funny because this guy has a breakdown on stream after Mersh. If people know Mersh in the chat, he sent a $2 super chat, and all it said was "You suck." That's it. And
I'm very used to those.
This is the response he got for just "You suck."
Against someone with whoopity doo.
Yeah. Because like I said, I've been working a lot and I am getting sick of people like, oh, this guy's not doing a good enough job. Well, who fucking gives a shit? I'm doing the best I can for everything I've got to do. I've got to do his show 3 days a week. I got to do my show 5 days a week. And now I'm DJing 2 days a week to make fucking ends meet. So how about if you don't like it, you don't fucking watch it? Oh, this dude sucks. Fuck off.
I find that relatable. I'm just trying to Flex Steel my roof, and people are telling me I fell off.
Why don't you fuck off? Why don't you not watch?
I'm struggling. Man.
I'm giving away old bits and subs shirts today if anyone
And
wants
then
to
Aaron
throw in
tries to
20
play it
bucks.
as a bit at first,
Cleaning out the prize closet, and I found some cool shit.
but he's going to soon realize that this
So I
guy
had to-
is not
wanted to
playing
give you
around. This is
guys
not a bit.
something.
Dude, he's got MS. Like
Balls and wieners. Okay, psycho. No, that's you pay 5 monies. Just you 5 monies. You pay $5 just to,
Did they pay 5 monies?
dude. Like I said, I'm getting fucking.
Just here, we're gonna
Let
let,
him
you
have it,
vent.
bro.
We're gonna let you. This is. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh wow!
Are you leaving?
Damn,
You taking
dude.
a break? Holy shit! For those of you who like the old school radio stuff. By the way, even 2 hundo away from today and 30 minutes of overtime. Can you believe all this excitement? We're only a half hour into today's show.
Anybody who wants to call me as soft as a piece of fucking paper, I dare you to live my life for one fucking day. You'd blow your brains out.
He said toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Oh boy, I didn't quote the fucking drunk cat lover right. Fuck me.
Drunk cat lover. Hold on. Yeah, it checks out.
Yeah, it checks out. I've had one stream where I passed out. We had to turn it off. How many do we have with him going crazy? Oh, I don't know. We don't keep it up. Okay. I can't even speak
Pause
straight
it for a
now.
moment. I forgot that I opened Streamlabs, and I'm watching the cripple guy like use his arms to leave, and that's how you know he's mad. Like I just looked at that and I thought that dude is pissed. He is so pissed. He still left without the power of his legs.
Imagine storming off when you can't use your legs. You got to be mad.
And then I start hearing this weird voice in my headset, and I realized I left open Streamlabs. Noodles for $3, 2018 fan. If Bethesda was a car company, they would have gone out of business. Lives rent free in my head. Thanks for changing my life by not giving an F. God bless you, Noodle. I forgot I had zingers like that. Bracing for $100. Big up, sir. Get the hell out of Trash York Fun. Been following you since you had 10K subs. Keep up the cringe content. Wish you could live more often. I agree too. You know, I always thought that I was gonna die in Minecraft in a bed full of hookers in Roblox. Things really didn't turn out the way I had planned. I
Took a
got
left
this
turn somewhere.
a bad one. Irish Mador. I probably got that wrong. Orish for $5. Vote yes. Flesson for $10. Papa Gundam. Streaming live when I go into work means I get to have a good late night at work. So here's some cash as thanks. I know life is rough, but stay strong. Take your sorrow and turn it into anger. Xeon thrusts for the strength of the people. Thirst for the strength of people. I'm sorry. I've been watching a lot of adult content as of late. I don't feel like I'm sad. I'm just I told Pest today I think my give a damn broke is the best way to
He's in
sum
good
me up.
spirits, y'all. I mean, don't. This is not a dire stream. He's.
Oh, no.
No. It's.
I'm having a rare time where I'm speaking my mind like I used to do when I did a solo podcast and just having a moment where I'm just being real. And then most likely after this, I'm probably going to clean up after my cat and I'll probably play this song called The Safety Dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your cares behind. And then I'll probably dance with my dog while I drink. Because if your friends don't dance, if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
They're no friends of mine.
Anonymous for $10. Sup, Papa Gundam. Keep fighting the good fight and shine on, you crazy diamond. Thank you, sir. Shadow Hazards for $5. Just want to thank you because I was having chick problems around this time last year. Then I ran into your Ballad of Fred Meister. Oh, Freddie Meister. Yeah, that guy. Video and everything you said clicked for me. Thank you. Hermano. Oh, brother. Okay, thank you. You know, that video was probably a bad idea because Pokimane never spoke to me again after that one, too. She has no sense of humor.
Video?
No, Fred Meister, where she was with that guy, Fetty. What are you doing? And she totally she did to Fetty what a lot of chicks do to normal dudes. And the poor Fedster didn't understand the game that was being run on him. And that's kind of commonplace because I guess these days hooking up with chicks is not that often for a lot of guys. I don't effing know. Especially if wizard status means you're late before 30. Something's wrong. And I'm not trying to be an asshole or misogynist. I'm just the old man pointing out issues. I'd love to do more videos like that, talking about dating and stuff. But a lot of people think, I've seen people who say shit about me like, oh, he's just reading Reddit posts. He doesn't know anything. He's just some angry incel. And it's kind of like, apparently I've got a lot more experience than the average guy. And I thought I didn't do that well. I'm just sharing what I know. If there was a snake around the corner that bites people and I sit there and go, hey, there's a snake over there that bites people, you wouldn't sit there and go, this asshole's into fake news. SLID 293CFIB9-C4.
Why are you giving out my account number?
It's a name. Since 1611. Don't buy vitamins or fire water, you bad Indian. Just escape New York before it's too late. Flee, you fool of the Toke Indian. I don't get that last one, but God bless you for the 16. And it is kind of it is a stereotype for me to be drinking now that I realize that at the amount I'm drinking. So I'll pretend that I never told you I was drinking. I quit.
Russell, been a member for 9 months, says, I love you, brother. Escape soon. I believe in you.
God bless you, Russell. You know, for the guy who said he was getting over a dating thing, I think it was 2020. And I'll share this now because it was funny. I shared a meme on Twitter where it was my girlfriend left me for a dude whose literal only redeeming quality is he's over 6 feet tall. I put it on Twitter because he was me for real. It did. People were like, Gundam, I really wish you would stop posting incel content. And I'm like, it took everything I had not to go, bro, I'm literally living this. My girlfriend left me for a dude that's 6'5". Go fuck yourself. I'm 5'11". Do you know what it's like? You know what it's like when a chick leaves you for a dude that's basketball height? Her whole idea of math goes out the fucking window. She came back, right, to hang out with me after he dumped her. And then she goes, I swear to God. She looked me. She had to look up at me. And she goes, aren't you like 5'7"? I'm like, you're 5'6". And I'm head and shoulders taller than you. Wouldn't And she goes, well, the last guy was like 6'4". So, you know, everything seems a lot shorter than it is.
Oh my!
And I'm
God.
like, yeah, well, his money's 3'4". So I'm taller than him. The fuck out of here.
He got that short man money.
He got short money. Have you seen these shoes? I'm wearing Golden Boy. There's gold on my shoes.
Not only do they make me 2 inches taller, but they cost $2,000.
Exactly. Got your 5'7", bro? Oh, McFly, get on my level, Gundam. God bless you for having a good fucking a good a good outlook on being 5'7", because like being under 6 feet tall, it just gets worse. It's like 5'11", you're a midget. 5'10", you're a midget. Anything below 5'10" at that point, women act like you can't even get in a car without a push-up chair. They're wild right now. It's painful. That's why I wear cowboy boots, because they boost me to like 6'1".
There you go.
I don't even play.
Got them Ron DeSantis cowboy boots.
I'm fucking buying boots from Gene Simmons. He's going to be here later today. Since Kiss sold all their rights to Sweden, he's got to get rid of his shit.
Oh, yeah, I want to tell this guy, Trayvon Lavone has been a member for 16 months. Have you ever thought about going to a wrestling event with a poster saying, get a job, DSP? That's been done.
It's been done to death, and I would never go to a wrestling event. That's not for me.
Yeah,
Wait,
I've been one time.
I'm
and
5'2", and considering, oh, man, God bless you, Z Silent. At least you're like not breaking your legs to get those weird leg surgeries. You know what? Being 5'2", own it, dude. Wolverine's 5'3".
Yeah,
like,
and he's badass.
He's badass as shit. He's like the only cool Canadian I know.
You mean you don't think JKB is cool?
Oh, JK Bulls. He's the coolest.
He has a whole rack now of different onesies.
Really?
A whole rack. Like, it looks like he has a stylist.
Yeah, good for him. He's making the best of the shit situation.
Yeah.
I do have one onesie. Someone sent me a Hago face onesie. Is that what it's called? It's like with the anime girls, their tongue sticking out and their eyes crossed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called.
I wear that when I paint.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least you don't wear it on camera.
I thought about it. The funny thing is my motorcycle race suit, when people see it, they're going to be blown away because I figured I'd own the meme and I put it on my race suit for the year.
Oh, it's so good, chat.
So wait till you see this retarded bullshit. And I've also commissioned an artist to do an Ahego motorcycle helmet. I'm going to be probably the most ridiculous thing people will see on the racetrack. And I'm not even professional.
Let's put it this way. Y'all thought Cody's Cyberfrog rap on his NASCAR was good. This says he can't even compete with what Gundam's going to be having.
It's the dumbest thing ever, and a woman designed it. So she's like, it'd be really cool if you did this. And I'm like, all right.
Let me pull up Aaron again. Let's get back into Johnny Crutches. That's his name, too. I'm not making fun of him. His
Johnny
name is
Crutches?
Johnny Crutches.
Own it. I would do that, too. I'd be like Bobby No Shoes or something. Why you call Bobby No Shoes? Because my feet don't work, bitch. Oh!
Oh, Bobby Three Fingers. Why you got three fingers? All right.
I really.
Now Aaron's
Speak
starting to
on
think
it,
it's not
son.
a
The
bit.
floor is yours.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm working too much. I have to do 2 DJ gigs next week. I found out last fucking
Oh,
week.
wow. He's
I
breaking
can't
down.
talk. And then people are like, oh, you suck. Well, then you come fucking do this shit for the amount of money I get, for the amount of time I put in. You suck. I don't get to fucking sleep. Like I said, it's been something I deal with.
He's spitting straight facts.
Oh, yeah. He unloaded this morning. The funniest part was I was going to the gym because this is a morning show, so it's at 6 in the morning. So I'm driving, and I don't listen to him all the time, but he has topics that I might use for the show. But I just happened to catch in at this exact time, and I'm like, is this real? And I was like, yeah, it's pretty real.
Bro, he really broke down.
Oh, it gets even worse.
Like, he's hurting.
He is bad hurting, bro.
With like literally on my show, I know I don't do as well as other people. My shows don't do as well. I don't get the viewers other people have, but like I try to just do a fun show. If you don't want to be part of it, fine. But people come in and say I suck there, they say I suck here, and it's just like I'm barely getting by, and I'm getting tired of people feeling like no one wants me around to do it. Like fucking Jesus, man.
Why didn't he
But
like?
again, I want you around.
Pause this, dude. If whoever the guy is in the brown shirt, if that was me, I swear to Christ, I would have like put my foot on the like electric cable or whatever and pulled out the shit. It just ended the street that way. Pretend like we lost power.
It's actually funny you say that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yes, I agree. The man in the shirt needed to cut this stream. But what he ended up doing was Mersh kept sending $2 super chats talking shit to Johnny, and he read every one of them. But he'd be like, I don't want to do this, but $1.99 from Mersh. You're a piece of shit, Johnny. You're a fucking girl.
He was
and
cashing
he did it
in
like
on
3
his
times.
friend.
He's supposed to be his friend, but
Oh,
he's
man.
not. He was a replacement when the wife left.
Oh.
Because, he had to replace with someone. So it's like this loose group of Minnesotan comedians. That's like an oxymoron, actually.
To do it, you've been a fucking soldier the entire time. I'm happy with your performance. And for some of these people, it's part of the sport to come in and see if they can fuck you up a little bit, which is shitty, but it's part of the game.
Except my brain is breaking more and more, and then the more
Oh
I try
my
to
God.
find it, the more I sound stupid and retarded because I can't
Bro.
even keep my thoughts together anymore. I haven't smoked any weed today, just
Oh
so that
my
way my
God.
brain would maybe work.
You got to stop this, dude. It's like I'm watching a Hezbollah video. This guy is falling apart at the seams.
Live on stream.
This is terrible.
We're
Like,
almost to the end. But
I'm not even here and I want to cut the stream. Like, dude, I'm watching a man's soul die. And you're just laughing at it, which is forcing me to laugh.
I'm trying not to
You
be
must have
mean
watched
to-
this shit like 3 or 4 times.
I've seen a
Admit
few
it.
times, yeah.
Yeah.
I cut this up.
You're
This is actually
sadistic.
this is from my tweet. I tweeted this out. So yeah, I'm gonna own it. Yeah, I did it.
Well, I got to respect your militants.
All right, one more minute and then we're done.
I just, like I said, I get hung up on stuff, and I'm tired of, you suck. Why is this guy here? This guy sucks. I hate this guy. And then I'm doing that every day to come in to do this stuff. Like I said, I haven't gotten any sleep. I came in to do the show today, and then just, here's $5. This guy sucks. How much does the gig pay? Nobody would do the gig for the amount of money I've been getting for the last few months. Nobody would.
My son would.
Well,
He loves me.
Bro, we're
You all
literally laughing at a crippled guy.
You want to work through this, or
This
you
is
want to take? What do you want to do here?
I'm good. I just need a minute.
All right. 199
Oh
from
my
Chip Galloway.
God.
Somebody got rid of it. Thank you for whatever you said. $2 from the Bad Luck Boys. April is more of a man than Johnny. See, I don't think this is helpful.
Yes,
No,
that was the
just
last
kidding.
I
one.
don't think.
Dude,
Let me rewind it because
John man than Johnny man than $2 from the Bad Luck Boys. April is more of a man than Johnny. See, I don't think this is helping.
no.
he didn't have to
think
read
that's-
it. He didn't have to read it. He kept doing it though.
Bro.
And this is when he storms off.
A good thing to write. $9.99, or I'm sorry, $10 from Reichsmarschall Klaus Barbie, which is one of the greatest names ever.
At this point, he walks away, but his crutches catch the power cord, and it shuts down the entire stream.
All right,
That's
let's
how
just see that.
That's not in my edit. I'll have to. Go
Fine,
to his
fuck it.
video
Just
real quick.
let's get out of here. It's
Don't
just
even
too
worry about it.
much.
Don't even worry about it. But I
I'm
just thought
screwed.
that was.
I'm
that's
screwed.
been
I
going
saw
around.
people in chat saying Gundam is laughing at a crippled man cry. I am not doing this on purpose. I've had vitamins, and then Pesk put this up.
I see people asking who's Mersh. Mersh is an old YouTuber, and I'm gonna show y'all. He y'all will probably know who he is when you see his face.
No, they don't. I don't know who it is. They don't know, I'm sure. None of us know. Good Lord, that was terrible. I just watched a crippled man's soul die as the other guy cashed in $2 at a time.
$1.99 from the Bad Kids podcast.
$1.99. Your friend is as entertaining as his legs work. You didn't have to go there, Bobby. This is too much. And the other dude is just weeping into his hand. Why didn't he come back?
Yeah, he did it like 3 times, bro. He like left and come back, and left and come back.
Like,
All
you
right,
know, he's dealing with a lot. Like, I bet
yeah.
you. Like, one, he's probably a bad DJ. It's nothing personal, but he probably is. Like, most people that tell you they're a DJ, they usually suck. I'm not even coming for you, dude. God bless you and your crippled legs. But, you know, getting chicks has got to be hard for him because his legs don't work. Can he drive?
DJ names. I don't know. I've got so many offensive DJ names.
Oh,
Right
of course
now.
you do. Everybody
gonna
does.
say
We're
them.
not
I'm
saying
not.
them. Like, so this guy probably got rejected on Bumble, Tinder, and Hinge. He had a bad night doing like his DJ gig. Someone probably stole one of his crutches, right? It went real bad. Then they had to like call the police to get his crutch back. And he's like, I'm probably not going to press charges because it's just a minor offense, but whatever. He shows up to the Steel Toe Morning Show, and this guy lets his audience piss all over him in a game that Chris Chan liked to call Kick the Cripple. And then he just absolutely kept going in on the dude and letting him break down. He just probably had a really bad 48 hours. DJ Professor X, you're banned. You're banned. How dare you show up on my timeline with that?
Some people in chat know who Mersh is, but just to refresh everyone, this is Mersh after he took a dab
Oh,
hit.
no, not this stroke guy.
Andy
He's-
just have
you're not gonna
He
play him
did-
stroking out,
He
are
did
you?
it fucking
No, I
work.
won't.
All right, he needs to be.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing like fucking compilations of this dude stroking out.
But that's who I'm talking about. That's Mersh.
Oh man, I recently saw that video where that like weird autistic guy was trying to do something with a underage person because we can't see it on YouTube. Good Lord, I wouldn't want to do a video.
Oh, you're talking about Daniel Larson, the one that went to prison.
Good Lord.
He went to the Fed. He was saying he would blow up the house that the president resided.
Don't even repeat it. You know how
I mean,
YouTube's algorithm
you know,
works.
in Minecraft, it's whatever. They're not coming. But yeah, that's what he's in there for.
Oh, all right. What else is next? What have we got left?
We're pretty much close to the end now, and then I'll just do the rest of the super chats because I know we've got a bunch of them. I don't even know. Logan Paul. I don't want to talk about Logan Paul.
Yeah, who cares? You know what Netflix has been doing? It's been pissing me off, these live shows. I'm just trying to watch anime. You know, like the Weeb I Am, Yu Yu Hakusho. Da 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 da. I need to feel the touch of a friend. And then my Netflix crashes. Now what the fuck is this? I'm trying to spirit gun. And I go back, I can't watch my Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's like, but you can watch Dylan Mulvaney live, or Dylan, whoever he is, the guy who married Olivia Munn. John Mulaney.
Yeah, John Mulaney. Yeah, John
Yeah.
Mulaney.
Man, get this shit out of here. God damn it. My
Last one, I
friend.
was just going to bring attention. Friend of the show, Kirsha, has been blacklisted.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know, but this is a show for everyone else.
We did get a list of screenshots of things that made staff uncomfortable. If you do wish to see some of them, they are mostly tweets
Look at
that
those
you've made in the
milkers
past.
jiggle.
I'm
Oh,
talking
don't worry,
about, she
chat.
just came back to stream like about a week ago. With this
Yeah, she's been on vacation.
Yeah, this is a wonderful avatar.
Keep playing. The people are here for the news.
They are freaking amusing.
A few minutes later.
And I said, you say mostly tweets. I'm interested in what was given as reasoning beside the tweets. And he responded, a lot of them come down to gender identity and diversity, equity, and inclusion type issues.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And it shows 7 screenshots here. I'll bring those up. There's 7 screenshots that I was given.
Yeah, filthy bigot. You need to be a trans ally
Well,
like me.
Better to banish world's most notorious stalker website.
Yeah.
she,
The alphabet mob strike again. Oh, that's right. I got to do the voiceovers for the Fallout mod. That's what I was trying to remember to do.
Yes.
I need to
Yes.
feel the touch of a friend. Stupid anime fucking opening.
Okay, so we're gonna close it out. Let's do the super chats real quick. And if I've missed your super chat from earlier,
Yeah, yell
just
at
say it.
Pesk, not
Yeah,
me.
just say it. Captain Sugaga with the Canadian 20. Hey Gundam, I hope you're doing well. Here's to the Get Out of New York fun. Also wanted to tell you to check out the Loser Ranger or anime. I think it's something you really would like.
All right, let's look up Loser Rangers. Keep going.
Cowboy Commando 54 with the 20. Here's $20. Hope you can escape the wilds of Montana someday. Escape
Think
to the
Montana's-
wilds. To the wilds.
To the wilds of Montana. I don't want to be anywhere with animals anymore. We got bears, we got coyotes, we have bald eagles here, we have wolves, we have coy wolves, we have wild turkeys, we have deers. I have rabbits living at my place. I call him Mr. Humphreys. He's pretty chill. I want to live someplace away from the city, but I don't want to be near the woods anymore because it sucks not being able to walk my dog at night and smoke weed because bears might show up. And since Kathy Hochul won't let me have a fucking desert eagle to bust a cap in a bear, which I feel I should be able to, why isn't it like, it might be the vitamins talking, but isn't it within my legal rights as a Native American to shoot a bear in the head with a gun and then skin it and wear its fur? Like, isn't it? It's like culture, dude.
It would almost be your religion.
Yeah. Bear spray, please. I'm not a white woman on TikTok. Bear spray just piss them off.
Yeah, I live by bears. It doesn't work. They lick it.
Yeah, Pesk is spraying bears from his window.
Yeah, they're laughing at me.
The bears are like, thank you for the seasoning on this garbage. I felt it was a little bland.
I needed some hot sauce. Cap'n Button Chicken with the 5. Be careful with the booze. My ex-father-in-law drank his meals for 2 to 3 weeks and developed alcohol-induced retardation.
Nah, my bears are brown, bro. They're not black.
Yeah, we got
Which
hood
one's the
bears.
dangerous one?
Brown.
Ah!
Black bears, they're around a lot of humans more. Brown bears, they're more out in the woods.
Dude, like a bear killed someone in a town not far from me. And they like released it back in the woods. I'm like, shoot him. He's got to go. He's
won't
got
do
the
it.
taste for flesh. It was a white woman too, ironically.
It's
You know,
weird.
looking back.
They won't kill the bears around here. They won't even relocate them because there's been a few instances, not in my neighborhood, but in other neighborhoods where bears have killed dogs.
Oh yeah, bears will totally kill your dog and eat it. Yeah, bro. I say shoot them. Let me shoot them and wear their fur.
Evan Wokey with the 5. If I make it in the music industry before you, I'll come save you from New York so you can be my guitarist.
My guitar chops have waned over the years, dude. You'll probably make it before me. I'm at the end of the road. You're just beginning. So-
Thanks for being one of the greatest prophets.
Who, what? Oh, wow. Me? Really? Sometimes I'm right, you know. I miss the mark every now and then. I won't lie.
Solomon Payne Rada's got 2 memberships. Darren Lacey's been a member for 1 month. Why don't you just live in a stream house?
Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, what stream house? These fuckers are trying to get me in there with like that guy who wants to fight Hassan Piker.
You know what you should do? Get one of those robot things with an iPad face. Then you can be the avatar and you won't have to be in the house.
I might be willing to do that for money.
Yeah, that could work. Hit us
But
up.
the robot would stay out of commission. Because like I'd be like, I clocked in for the day, I'm clocking out. I pull a Dark Side Phil.
Noah Isaac with the 2 union dues. You help with the blue collar blues.
Thank you, sir.
Rachel
God
Bull with
bless
the
you.
10. Please, for the love of Lumpus, don't be so gullible. That AI video was staged. AI has just become a meme to make the stonks go up to cause fools to hear AI and throw money.
Oh, good, because I've invested in it and made a little bit of money as of late.
Speedy Cake 582 with the 20.
Better
Hey,
money
Gundam,
than YouTube.
Happy to catch you live for once. I love the music and I hope your day is going great.
God bless you, Speedy Cakes. I wish I could have you talk to some of my band members that have actively avoided speaking to me about doing music again. I guess there's an internal power struggle or something going on that I won't even bother telling you guys about. It's like Guns N' Roses when they broke up. And I guess I'm Axl. But I didn't pull an Axl. Like, I'm Axl, but I'm kind of Slash. Where it's like, why don't we just do the music, man? And nothing's happening, and everybody's doing some other weird project that people aren't really interested in. And I'm not going to say too much because it's very fucking funny, and it involves awards that were 3D printed. And that's all I'm going to say. Good night. God damn it. I wish I could tell people. Let's just move on before I do something stupid.
Sir Reefer, been member for 3 months. Hi, I'm Phil Swift. To show the power of Flex Seal, split Gundam's roof in half.
Thank you. I just ordered the Flex Seal like 10, 20 minutes ago. People think I'm fucking around.
Nice. Stan the Milkman with the 15. I'm moving heavy liquid separation data around in Excel. Thanks to keeping me awake till 10 a.m. Come to Perth, West Australia. It's great. You need a holiday. It's autumn and it's only rained once. Got a futon.
Dude, doesn't like the Australians stop guys like me from saying what we think?
They put you in the camp.
I'll come to Perth and I'll go to jail. I'll be the first guy sentenced to death. Controversial American. It's a Gundam. Came down here and said mean things. And I could feel in me waters he was quite the bigot. He was caught with a tube of Vegemite in his back pocket.
This is the Scottish part of Australia, by the way.
I got to figure out my accents. I'm going to say something else. So like my assistant came over when I was dealing with my leaking roof, and I passed her the bag that was collecting the water. She fucking dropped it. It smelled so bad. And I'm just like, I'd fire you if I could hire someone who worked cheaper. Like, I would fucking fire you.
Oh, God. You've got to get out of New York. Penultima with the Knock 50. Never mind your Get the Fuck Out of New York fund. This is for your co-host Dyslexia fund. Cheers from the psych ward. Thank you, sir. I might be able to read good with those monies.
We all can't read here. We're all on some sort of vitamins and minerals.
Captain Spire with the 10. I worked in the primary polls, and these total idiots get reelected because you get two better candidates enter a mutually assured failure while the horrible incumbent just sits back and wins 45%.
He's not wrong.
He isn't wrong.
That's how Hoko got in. I
Mr.
watched
Small with the PLN 50. Chick in a Mercedes wrecked my old sports car a few days ago. My biker pack is long non-existent. After 10 years of stagnation, I bought an old RF 600. Don't give up just yet, bro. Much love from PL.
Thank you, man. It sucks to lose your bike to a chick, honestly. There's been about 3 times I was almost killed by a woman doing her makeup on the highway. That's why I really try to avoid riding on the streets now. People just don't care. And the only reason why I'm still here is because I took motorcycle classes. I actually studied motorcycle racing, bro. I wanted to race so bad. You don't even know. Let's check out the RF600. That's a classic right there. That's way old, dude. That's like 97 to 93. Wow.
Ooh, that's a classic.
I probably would never ride an older motorcycle, although I should try one. But I'm just completely enamored with what they're doing with the modern 1000 cc's. All that trickle-down technology from MotoGP and a motorcycle. Like the Ducati SP, they practically says the bike works to keep you from killing yourself in Minecraft. But I mean, figuratively, riding a motorcycle, you stupid machine. Whatever, let's move on. It's Huckleberry.
Well, this is actually concerning Steve Leon with the $5. I tried to use your factor code and it wouldn't work. What the fuck?
God damn it, Factor. I'm pretty sure they've dropped me by now. Because I put Factor on the wrong video. Nice. But they were like, when is it happening? When is it happening? When? And I'm like, okay, man, just whatever you want, dude.
They got on the Fallout video, didn't they?
I don't know. I can't remember. No, it couldn't have been Fallout. That was Raycon.
Okay. Well,
they were yelling at me too. See, that sucks because I was going to use my own code to get some more stuff.
Where we got next? One brown girl Didn't know you were streaming tonight. Nice to know you're still kicking. Love your videos.
Yeah, you
Helps
did
my
this one
days."
before.
Yeah, I did that
They're
one.
right. You do have dyslexia.
Dyslexia's not that.
They're right. You need to lay off the vitamins.
BIMP member for 3 months. If you need to do expensive medical stuff, plenty of hospitals operate as charities and do debt forgiveness. Talk to someone who works in the hospitals.
Nah, save that
Nah,
for
you don't want
somebody who
charity
deserves it.
hospital. You really don't. Yeah,
I'd
that's-
rather
that's-
like they work on somebody that, you know, is somebody who needs something more than me. I had an all right one. Run.
Slimy Zombie with the 20. Love you, Papa G. Keeping it real as always. We're in this ride with you till the wheels fall off. Pesk, you're the best. Hey.
The wheels are definitely falling. Trust me.
Vertigo with 10. Tell me a ghost story, Papa G.
I had a friend who lived in a trailer, and he believed it was haunted because, like, sometimes stuff would just fall off tables, you know, like a dish or something. So I told him, you know, man, you know how you should get rid of ghosts? You should just get ass naked and jerk off in the living room. So he did. The ghost never returned. You got to take back your power, even from the living dead. That's a true story.
That's a Me Too story. Rayside Madrid with the $50. No message. Thank you.
I'd expect that from someone with a Vega avatar.
Raging Bull with the 10. Please, for the love. No, we've done that. Saren with the 20. If I were rich, I'd want to put Gundam and DSP in a stream house together and watch the shenanigans ensue. Oh my God, we would.
You'd have to
make
pay
millions.
me. You'd
We
have to
would
pay
make
me
millions.
substantially because I would literally have to deal with DSP every day. And then I'd have to make him interesting. Bro, that's a full-time job.
And you wouldn't. And it's not like dealing with him over the internet either.
Yeah,
Face to
like
face.
I could tune him out. Like if I have enough Phil, it's over. I don't see Phil again. Jesus Christ! And how much money? You'd have to be Elon Musk rich.
Millions. It 7 figures. This is,
Because-
because it would make 7 figures.
What I would do realistically is I would try to make DSP do stuff. Like you have to give me like full power over Phil. You know, it's like
a Survivor type of thing.
yeah, it's like, all right, the tribe has voted, Phil. We're going to a racetrack and you're going to race motorcycles with Valentino Rossi, and you have to not crash and die. It had to be something ridiculous.
Right. He gets a
Okay,
pseudo
Phil, we're
montage.
skydiving.
They put him on the bike, and he's like, so how do I go forward?
Yeah, then we go to Cambodia and Phil has to like learn how to do Muay Thai. Like shit people would actually tune in for.
Great. Fuck
That-
Mr. Beast.
The
and his
power of
dumb ass.
gaslighting. Exactly.
Zen Gunman with a 5. While we were going to parties, I studied the motorcycle. It's a Gundam, probably. I think he went to a
I avoided parties for the most part. I went to a couple, but not many. Like, I was obsessed with doing my music because I felt like I had to be tortured to write the best stuff, and I still believe that's true. And I was definitely focusing on motorcycle crap. So my friends stopped inviting me to places. And the last time we went to a party, it almost turned into a fight. Because like we had this dude, he was like 5'3". I called him Wolverine because he acted just like Wolverine. Someone threw a Jello shot at this dude, right? Because they're just throwing Jello shots at everybody at the party. And some of the girls weren't even that attractive. There's a lot of unattractive mermaids there, which I thought was really tired. He gets hit with a Jello shot. He's like, who the fuck do this? What the fuck? I'm about to wreck shit. And I'm like, dude, calm down. It's just a Jello shot. And he's like, oh, I like those. And then he looks at me, and I guess this is like the closest we've come to being friends. And the guy goes, I love the smell of premium gasoline. It smells like cocaine. And I'm like, cool. You know?
that ether, baby.
That
Let me
party
ask you
sucked.
this. I've always wanted to know, like, have you been on tour before with a few bands or just your band?
I've only played with my band, but we would show up to other people's gigs, so we'd have to go ourselves.
Okay. So y'all have never had that situation where you had like the backstage where it's like a
No,
bunch of
man.
bands, and
It was,
coke.
dude, that's like the 1980s you're
Okay.
talking about, in the 1990s. The music scene was dead for musicians since probably the early 2000s. Like the ship sailed with like Limp Bizkit, I assume. It was not like that. The last time I got invited to a real gig in the sense of I was getting treated with respect is probably like 2018 or 2019. And this dude who owned a gay club, I don't care, I'll play a gay club. They're like, dude, VIP status. We have a back room for you. We're going to set up hors d'oeuvres, blah, blah, blah. What do you want? Anything, you could have it. Drag race superstars come here and perform. We want your band to play here. And I'm like, cool, whatever. I don't give a shit. If they're used to dudes in makeup, I'll fit right in. You know, no big deal. I tell my band, and they're like, no, sounds gay. And I'm like, it's top billing, and they're going to pay us, dude. Like, we've never had a... Wait, did we have one backstage? I think we did, and it sucked. There was no food. There's like it was a fold-out table. And I still miss it compared to doing YouTube. That's the irony.
Nothing like in the 90s where they used to send people out to get like a bowl of brown M&Ms and a bowl of Coke.
Dude, that's like Van Halen you're thinking. They did that in the 80s.
Crazy.
David Lee Roth would tell them to pick out all the green M&Ms.
That's what it was, yeah.
And then if the green M&Ms weren't picked out, they would go over there and just trash the back room. And they go, why would you do that? And David Lee Roth goes, well, if they didn't pick out the green M&Ms, that means they didn't read our contract for stipulations, all this other shit. Those days are long gone.
Penultimate with the Knock 100, just so you know, if bubbles get close, I work in an intensive care unit, fun time unit. I will hook you up to the best non-government government-funded vitamins and access to the music recording room.
How come I have a feeling it's going to be like me tied to a chair or something?
Straight misery. Evan with another 5. Your guitar chops can get back to where they once were. Remember what Bob Seger says: rock and roll never forgets.
Bob Seger. Name rings a bell.
That's that guy that sings, isn't it? Matthew R. Hep with the 20th. Cheers. Thanks for the laughs.
God bless you, sire.
Toaster I Toast with the 2. Have you heard about the DSP game? You're in it. We have.
I forgot to, my agency was telling me the voiceover thing. And I can't remember if I got the script or not. Then I totally forgot, like many things. Like I forget to invest money. I forget to reply to emails. I forget a lot of things. It's part of the issue I'm facing.
It was part of the bust celebration. I was going to get it so we could play it, but we were doing so many other things. And then by the time that I got around to it, it was already taken down. It was already DMCA'd. And I don't know why he changed the assets on it. I thought that he could get away with putting DSP's face and voice on there. But obviously he doesn't want to risk it. But that would be a good game to play on a stream. On a fuck around stream.
It would have been.
Let me just go back through and make sure I didn't.
Yeah, someone says you missed one.
Yeah, there's a couple up in the middle that I didn't get to.
Bob
Rylan
Seger.
Como
Wait,
with
was he the guy who wrote the song? Here I am on the road again. Okay, then I know who he is.
Rylan Corman with the $5. Welcome back, clown. Can you get the Streamlabs donations up? We got that. Let me go back to where I was before. Jonathan Larasman with the $5. Love your content, brother. You and Pesk are changing lives with these live streams. They really mean a lot to me. I appreciate the condensation, the pity.
See, now if I was Darkside Phil, I would take.
See, these guys think that I'm making meaningful content for people.
Holy God. If I was Darkside Phil, I'd be like, my streams are helping people. That's why I'm here. I am like doing a public service. I wish I had DSP's like his faith in himself.
If he had a little bit of drive and wasn't lazy, and he actually, he had as much delusion of grandeur that he has, if he had as much drive, he would have been a millionaire years ago.
I think Phil has made $1 million or more. Because how else was he in debt? Yeah, how could you get in debt for $500,000 otherwise?
Yeah, he's probably
like that shit don't make sense. That's more money than most people see in their lives. And he just happened to owe it. Bro.
But this is what I don't understand. He doesn't have stuff that he bought. Like he didn't
That's
have a
how
car.
you know he's got money.
Yeah, he didn't have a fucking boat.
Dude, my sister used to take the money that she was supposed to get to my mother for her college fund thing. Like they give you refunds and shit. And it'd be like huge chunks of money, like a couple grand, 4 or 5,000, shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm eating packaged tuna, obviously. And my sister was like just living it up, taking that money she's supposed to give to my mother so she could like pay off the student loan debt and just spending it on dumb shit. And then when my mother found out, she's like, what the fuck did you spend the money on? And my sister's like, I don't know. So when you got money and no sense, you like spend it, but you don't know what you bought with it.
Right.
Hundreds of Blu-rays. Yeah, DSP did have like a Blu-ray collection that was unrealistic.
Yeah. And the
Like that dude had
statues.
more videos than fucking Blockbuster when that was still open.
How much do you think he had in those statues? Because we know how much those statues cost.
No, back when he was buying those statues, they were cheaper.
Oh, okay.
So like they were like $600-700.
Yeah, I just don't understand where all his money went.
Plus he had the condo. Then he went to, Connecticut. Then he like got hooked to mobile games. So he's probably spent all of it on mobile games, really.
Somebody found out that he pays the IRS he pays them $750 a month.
No way.
Forever. Like that's going to have to be. He's basically $750 for life.
That's it for $500,000?
I don't know how much his tax debt was. He's never explained. That was the total debt, right? Like the unsecured credit cards and the business loans and stuff like that. The taxes, we've never known exactly how much he is owed.
That's amazing. That he's getting away with this for just $700 a month.
Right.
Like that's affordable with the money he pulls in. Only $7.
That's probably his. When he talks about the YouTube money, that's probably what pays for the mortgage, the insurance, and the taxes.
So he has to have something left over to like save, but like he doesn't.
No, if he just got maybe like $1,000 note on the house, $750 in taxes, and another $300, and that's $2,000. That's his YouTube check because he doesn't make but what 400,000 views. That's nothing. That's barely $2,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And his content really sucks. I don't know.
God,
like
he's got the worst ads.
I look at Phil and I just think like this dude could have had it all. It was like fucking Deaf Noodles.
Oh yeah.
Like Deaf Noodles, dude.
That's another one.
Is he coming on the show or no?
He hasn't responded to
He's not going to talk to me then. It's over. You're going to find Deaf Noodles in like Skid Row dead or something in Minecraft. Not that I have anything against him. But like Deaf Noodles, when he was popping off, and I was in trouble with YouTube again. He was like doing crazy numbers. He was doing numbers I can't even imagine. I can't even say it on YouTube.
Stupid numbers on Twitter and
Dream numbers. Like Deaf Noodles was making life-changing money. And then he kills the character. That's where he screwed up. The amount of chicks, like Deaf Noodles had it all. He had the views and he had hot chicks going after him all the time. And he just frittered it all away for like, I guess so he could be himself more.
The comedy club, I think he wanted to be seen as a respectable comedian.
Bad move. I wanted to say something to him. 2 times I wanted to say something to Deaf Noodles. I wanted to go, Deaf, go back to doing the fucking character, put on the cat ears. Trust me. All right. In comedy, everybody prays for this moment. Don't squander it. Then when he opened the Comedy Store, part of me wanted to go, shut this shit down, get out of the lease. You can't afford it. It's not going to work. Like you're trying to do safe comedy, bro, forget about it. And the people he had coming up there were trash. They were absolute garbage.
They were homeless people. Like at the very beginning, they were homeless people.
It's homeless comedy.
He was thinking that was so cool. His note on that building is $35K a month.
A month, dude.
They charge $5 for
Where's
5
my
minutes.
belt? I need to massage my neck. Deaf Noodles had the money to burn 30 G's a month, bro. You people don't even know. Meanwhile, chat is literally like Gundam. Don't use Flex Seal on your roof. The water will spread to the rest of the wood. Well, what am I going to do? I already ordered it. Where were you 10 minutes ago? Meanwhile, Deaf Noodles is like, he's doing coke and burning money on a failing comedy store.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. He was doing coke at Sue and Keemstar. That's the other one. He's just got so many revenue streams of money going out.
God damn it, Def.
Def,
I give it to him.
If you get this, if someone clips this and sends it to Def, come on the show. Let's talk. You're an interesting person. Let's talk.
What can you talk about, man?
I
We've
want to
already
know
gone
about
over
why
it.
he threw all this away for that dumbass comedy club.
Why did he give up
have
the
to put
cat
it on?
ears?
Why did he have to put it on West Hollywood, like Sunset Boulevard?
That's also why I haven't really been on camera, because I feel most people are really used to this character, and removing that could shoot me in the foot. You know, you never know.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, people know. It's not like you never had a face reveal, so that part's not the problem. It's the breaking the kayfabe.
Whatever that is.
Well, whatever, breaking the illusion.
Oh, I thought you were talking about clothes. Is it KFAB a clothing line?
Could be. It's like a wrestling term. It's
Man.
like the work. Let's get through this because we've got to get through this. Shot Red 555 with the $2. We don't call them women. We call them these.
Transformers.
Thank you so
Yeah. Latin women always use that phrase.
Steve DeLeon been a member for 1 month. What up, Gundam? Get out of Nueva York.
I am trying to, mi hermano. Lo siento.
He's also gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Isaac Desimo, damn it, they took my notifications for you off again. Life is a B, but you're the #1 VTuber. Stay up, bro.
I'm trying.
Doom QRW, love you, man. Your stuff makes me laugh. Also, listening to War today and the song Slipping into Darkness made me think of you.
I think what song was a good one for me? Mr. Self-Destruct as of late. This has really been reaching me.
Torgo the White's been a member for 4 months. 4 months supporting. Get out of New York.
I just need the goddamn price of getting a loan for a house to go down a little bit. Just a little. So, like, I'm not spending everything I have on a house.
Hopefully 25 is your year. Hopefully they can get it down to like below 7.
The new uncensored hour, Gundam's Corner. I would probably do that for F&T, possibly. Wait, an uncensored hour. Let's whittle that down to 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, let's do a segment. Steve with another 5. Heard you might be on FMT. Hello, yeah. You were on a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I was on weeks ago, and then YouTube took it down.
The best show they've done. The only thing that beat it was like their
They had Gina Carano and the drinker
right,
on.
Yeah, that's what it was. But it just beat it just barely. I mean, we're talking like maybe 400 people more than what was on yours.
I was doing legendary stuff. Things that children want, but they don't want you to have because Google is evil.
DM Zaku with the $5. Hey, Gundam, love these streams. By any chance, have you heard of Kino Casino?
What's that?
That is Andy Worski and PPP.
I thought we were talking about a real casino.
No, they're A-logs. They do a show that shits on like rich, and they love DSP just like us.
What does A-log mean?
Here, I'll pull it up for you. I know the answer, but
I know A-mogging is a term in pickup game when you sort of establish yourself among the group. You then pick out the most popular guy and rip into him to try and like elevate your status among women.
it mainly just means like trolling people, like going specifically going after people, harassing people. Trying to find a member.
Yeah.
I'll look it up in a minute. But Kino Casino is Andy Worski and PPP, and they're funny. Like Worski's not as funny as Ash and PPP, but they do okay. Their clips are good, actually. Whoever does their clips does a really good job.
Blood Eagle, I hear you. I don't gamble, I just lose. I know, dude. I'm the worst gambler. I'm the absolute worst. I gamble on YouTube stuff now. I'll like give editors something to edit that I know there's a good shot it won't make the money. Like this video might break even.
That's Kino Casino. And you know Andy I know you've heard of Andy Worski.
Yeah, I've heard of Andy Worski.
Yeah. And PPP, that's the other guy right here. But
he pretended to receive a death threat from a shooter.
Well, we're demonetized.
What?
You check things before you go live with it from now on.
Well, I'm not checking every damn thing, and believe me, that's not going to get us demonetized. Where's the part where they're talking about review tech? Well,
I went on.
they talk about review tech a lot.
I went on some show with the guy people make fun of now, the guy with the belly, who used to be a thing that he like fell off, and he was there with Worski, the fat white guy.
Ralph?
Yeah, I was on the Ralph Retort with Worski, and I was talking about Worski doing the aim, and I'm like, he was like fucking
stand back.
I was like, he is shouting orders like Frank Sinatra to Dean Martin. Just shoot him, Dino. Don't be a pussy, Dino.
He totally like that. He was like telling another guy to up a gun on somebody else to draw down, like, aim, get back.
Were they drunk?
Oh yeah. They were.
My YouTube career is so stupid and gay. Everybody like has some sort of crazy stuff like that in their repertoire, and I don't. I'm gonna have to go to Vegas and get arrested or something.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Andy
Maybe I'll
Worski
like
and his gun.
parachute on top of like Kai Sent's
You're on
house.
camera! You're on camera! Stay back! Stay back! Pull it out, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out! Stay the fuck back! You wanna get shot?
Classic.
Stay back! You get shot!
Yeah, it's always great with the guy that doesn't have the gun saying, you wanna shoot? You wanna shoot? Pull out your gun, bro. Shoot him. That's so stupid.
Oh God! If I was Worski, I'd make a shirt that says "aim" on it. You know what? I'm stealing that from Worski.
There you go.
I'm gonna put my avatar with like a weapon of some sort with aim on it.
Shout out Keno Casino. All right, next one. Heidi Elizabeth with $5. Almighty Gundam. My boyfriend had you wish me a happy birthday that last month, and it made my day. His name, I remember that.
Thank you very much for returning. I expected nothing to come of that, to be honest. I remember I used to do that sort of stuff behind the scenes for people on Instagram and stuff. Like I get a random Instagram message and I reply, leaving messages for people's birthday. And I didn't even realize you could make money on that with whatever that site's called. Oh, well. You know, DSP should do that. Somebody like pretend to be a DSP fan and tell him to like get a Cameo account.
DSP should paywall the Level 1 podcast
Why would he paywall the only thing people show up for?
because all the detractors would have to pay for it.
Okay, that's a good point. But do you think detractors would pay for that?
Their entire shtick would be done. Because you couldn't get, let's say you didn't pay and you had to get it from someone else that's a member, right? Well, you can't get it, in the resolution you want, or maybe, you can't do it exactly. You have to rely on someone else to get it for you.
Fine, someone do it. I don't care. It don't affect me.
Clay Miller with the $5 just finished for Aaron. Best anime I've seen in ages. Thanks for the suggestion, by the way. Have you seen Mashal yet? Highly recommend.
Nope, but I will tell my assistant to find it.
Gino S. I think we did that. Did you see DSP try to do something funny, but just looked like he ended up having a stroke?
Do you have the link for us? Does anybody know where we can find that?
Let me look.
Ludwig says even if he did paywall, one person will leak it, and then everybody else would go off that. So I guess Ludwig's got a point.
That's true.
Well, I meant like somebody else find it, not you, because then you put a lull here. And I'm
whatever. Raging D-Head. DSP is going to bubble himself when his AI girlfriend leaves.
I don't think so. No. DSP has got so much. I don't want to call it resilience because it's not it. It's like something that DSP is wired to believe himself a true hero. So if Kat were to leave, I'm 100% sure DSP would definitely milk it, and he'd be like, "Hey guys, Kat's gone, and it's really rough right now, and I have to find time to make my meals, and it's really sad, And then, only iced coffee, give him some money. But ultimately, Phil would keep going. Nothing will stop Phil unless the house burned down or he lost it. Then he'd just go back to Connecticut, and then we'd be back there. And I wonder what would Phil do if he had to do that. would he begrudgingly still stream from his house and then tell us it's great? You know, like, it's good to be back. You know, I thought it would suck at first, but now that I'm here, it's like the old days and you guys are loving it. You guys say you really like the streams. It's got that classic feel. I'm back to my roots. Or would Phil do it and slowly die inside? Like, there's alternate realities where this exists, but we'll never know. And that's the tragedy of life.
No matter what, Phil's going to have to stream for the rest of his life.
I guess that's it. Like, if I was Phil, I'd just get a normal job now. But then again, I'm thinking, like, if I was Phil and I had my body, I could do physical labor. Phil can't. Like, his arms and legs, they're atrophied, dude. Like, it's weird to see. Like, how?
The other thing...
Isn't Ryan Reynolds older than Phil?
I think so.
The Rock is older than Phil.
Ugh.
Let that shit sink in. The Rock is in his 50s.
Jesus Christ, DSP. And he couldn't go get a regular job even if he tried, because as soon as they typed his name in on an application for a background check...
Well, wouldn't Phil be
would
like
blow
a
up.
diversity hire because he's got problems?
Maybe, but I don't think he'll last long because he's still a piece of shit.
He could
and he's
do
lazy.
customer service,
Oh, yeah.
which would kill him.
Yeah, that would definitely kill him. What do you mean, dunce? What do you mean you don't know how to fucking do this? Stupid.
I'm checking your account, sir, and it says that you're a jackass. Used car salesman. That would mean Phil would have to walk around outside, bro. Come on, Mr. Wiz.
Yeah, and he can't even change a tire.
Your
He ends up
TikTok
getting
video
it
was
stolen.
terrifyingly funny. Keep the cringe coming. Thank you, Jack, for the 5. I kind of stopped uploading on TikTok because I keep getting in trouble. Like, I upload on it, and then they like send me a community guidelines, and I'm like, bro, what? Tricky Chinese.
Surrounded by idiots with the 20. Hail Gundam, thanks for sacrificing your sanity to save ours.
I'm practically Superman.
Your Tuma, $5. Wish me luck, Gundam. Just started working on my PG Unicorn
Perfectibility.
Perfectibility.
Yeah, that should be an easy role if you're just like snap building. You know, yeah, that's an easy kit. You're definitely going to need the base without a doubt because it's so back heavy and the legs aren't that fantastic. Are you putting LEDs in it? That's probably the more annoying part with the way Bandai had the LEDs set up.
Viewer with the $20. When are you going to rescue Mama Kirsha from Band World? I'll help.
Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to rescue her from Band World. I've been banned myself because the Alphabet Mob was mad at me.
Yeah, we're trying
How
to get
dare they? In 2013, Gay in Connecticut labeled me one of the sexiest men on the internet. To see the gay community turn on me in such a fashion is nothing short of disheartening.
The Diddler with $5. I can help you get out of New York. Just come to my party.
Man, isn't Diddy in jail?
Nah, he's out. He hasn't been charged yet. Well,
Really?
obviously not in jail. He's super chatting us.
Oh, well then. Diddy, why are you so cheap? Diddy,
He needs that money for the lawyers.
you gotta hear my music, Diddy.
Skybomb just became a new member. Thank you so much. Devastator 2000 has been a member for 7 months. Hi, Gundam. You can do the rest of that.
Satama Fusion
Saitama
Avatar.
Fusion.
I said Saitama Fusion Avatar DSP is a moron. That one I don't get. Like Saitama, I don't get it. What? Is it like this? Hold on. Wrong one. Uh-oh. We got a break.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh. You look like
Hold
crap.
on.
That's a good one.
There we go.
There we go.
I don't get to use this one that much.
SBZ with the $5. So I watched Gundam Seed Freedom last week, and it was glorious cringe. Everyone in the theater couldn't stop laughing. I want to pre-order Zagok now.
Uh-oh. Well, I have no opinions on the movie. I haven't seen it. I never will.
And also with the 5, I was listening to your music earlier. Ironic, you're live. You're the best, sir. A beacon of sanity in a world of nutso butsos. That is a great catchphrase, by the way.
Thank you so much for listening. Feel free to... No, I'm not saying it. No. It's something I have to deal with myself. I was telling my band members, I was like, look, dude, people actually like the music. It's time, man. Let's do one more good one before it's over. Crickets. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking to an attractive woman that's not interested in me.
They are not.
I give up.
I'm not going to say nothing. You know my stance on it. Oh, by the way, we've got 2,600 in here. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button. We all know y'all subscribe.
Thank you. Give us likes, and then we'll blow some bubbles.
Benicasar with the 10. Hey, Gundam. Didn't see you last week. I thought I'd send this. I just had to deal with the toll road debt collectors for 3 hours for them to find out that the license plate wasn't in the photo. The license plate in the photos wasn't mine.
Doesn't surprise me.
I've
Not
had
at
that
all.
problem too. So they sent me a ticket in the mail saying, you got a ticket in Tampa. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't live anywhere near Tampa.
You know what's funny? They could use these fucking cameras to try and pick up money from people driving, going to work and shit. But we can't catch assholes breaking into stores or choking out women with belts in New York. And it's literally on fucking video. But I'll be damned if they can't catch a dude's license plate to try and weasel some money out of you. God damn it.
Flash Art with a 5. Did you hear Square Enix sent a lot of their Western employees to the unemployment line?
I did hear about it, and I'm all for it. Square Enix has been fucking up for years, and I'm glad they're waking up late as all hell.
Drake Timbershaft with the 2
Warhammer
40K.
40K. Gundam Custodes, make it happen. Who do I know that could do that? A couple people that probably wouldn't work with me.
Drake Drizzy with the 2. I thought about signing you to OVO, but you are whack. Well, Drake, you can just go and take your OVO and stick it up your ass.
This is why I listen to Kendrick Lamar, not Drake.
I'm
Get
telling
him out of here.
Fuck the big 3. It's just big me. Eponus Chaplain with the 10. Eponus Blessings.
Thank you.
Some blank bullets for 5. Steve, you could gaslight Gundam into listening trans Muppets.
We're never doing that again.
Nah.
I was expecting something truly. I really wanted puppets.
If I could do just cut out the Lisa whatever and then put her next to a Muppet, that would be a good edit. Saren with the 10, saw the stickers you have in the works, Gundam, looking preem. Oh, those were good.
Oh, that's the designer. That's something she's up to of her own accord. I told her I did not approve of the I Love New York sticker at all.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It should say fuck New York.
But I see the meme in it, so why not?
Roar Uplinks, been a member for 5 months. Now I want a Wardolph, and other old puppet guy stream might be hilarious, except they review various news stories alongside movies and YouTuber stuff, just razzing everything they touch. Got lotto tickets. See, that would be, I think if you brought back Billy, that it would work on stream a little better than it does in the video.
Yeah, I was drinking last night, and I was thinking about that. Then I forgot.
Takeda, $2. Hey Gundam, do you want my bike? 07 Ninja 650R.
Well, you're getting rid of an 07 Ninja 650R? Honestly, I don't know if I've got that much space, to be real. I could probably cram one. I'm not buying a Ninja. That's for sure.
Dollar cost backpacker for 5. Lisa Boswell, excuse me. Lisa Boswell was released from a life sentence, hilarious sex crime, and a chronic whenever they grow on you. He's talking about the trans ladies. They grow on you.
What?
Dude.
Did you just say there was crimes involved?
Yeah.
And not even going down that rabbit hole.
A life sentence crime. So you know what it is. Some dude 6990 with the New Zealand 9. I don't know what you've seen online, but here's some therapy money. Not BetterHelp, the scam artist. Love your content, Papa G.
Yeah, BetterHelp came to me. I turned it down. Probably wasn't the best idea because they offered me more money than anyone ever has before. Oh, well, what can you do? Thank you for the New Zealand monies.
Paintsuit with the $5. I subbed to your Gunpla channel recently, and I've become a fellow fan because of your passion for it. Your setup is so nice. I love it.
Thank you. It's my kitchen table.
Sloppy Bear Beats just became a member. Thank you so much. Sonic Jaded with the $5. You could try Kick or Blog Talk Radio because True Capitalist Radio, aka Ghost, is on there speaking his mind off. But
What
do
are
they
those?
pay?
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
know
to get paid.
Blog Talk Radio, I don't think pays, except for crowdfunding.
I'm looking to get paid and laid. Make it more simple than that.
Islo Wiggins with the 2. Hey, Papa G, big ups from the border in Albuquerque.
Well, thank you, sir. Never heard of it, but God bless you, sir.
SPZ member for 3 months. You can't make fun of birds either. General Z with the $2. You didn't sell out Gundam. They bought in.
I like that. That's what the Metallica said. It was Lars Ulrich or whatever his name is.
I know we've seen this, but big up Mike's Clown.
Yeah, we did that earlier.
Yeah,
I started asking for information on Phil's house, and Mike Clum has not responded.
Ashcore with a $5. Friend from high school sees in his sleep at 27. Ride the edge for as long as you can.
Yep, that doesn't bode well for me.
Jake Arbogast with a 5. My dad owns one of the last PRS guitars made back when it was still done by hand.
Oh,
I'll
wow.
inherit it one day and made him a promise not to sell it.
And that would be the move to make, my dude.
Not Neo with 10. Here's some more cash for whatever you need. Out of curiosity, did you see Gundam Seed Freedom? I thought it was okay, but I'm not the biggest Seed fan.
Yeah, I'm not a Seed fan either, really. They have great mobile suit designs, but the story is just
Hobby Stardust with the $10. Last March, I finally got the VN Cast.
VN Cast Deluxe Cassatria resin kit by Cassatria Kit ever. Best Cassatria kit ever. I also just recently saw a Gundam Seed Freedom movie. It was an epic space battle at the end. How is the well, you'd have to, like, if I could see a chat, I'd like to know how that kit is, because I also ordered one for myself. I'm still waiting on it. I didn't jump on the first release like an asshole. I was like, oh, it's so much money, I don't know. And then, like, some people it sold out, and I started seeing the finished pieces. I was like, holy Jesus, this thing's insane. So fingers crossed I get it in the second batch in June or August. Ugh. My life is now resin dust. Like, model kits are great for the winter, motorcycles for the summer. And since there's going to be people editing for me, I'm going to do a lot more riding. There might be videos about that. Who knows? I don't know.
I'd love to see those videos.
It'd have to be like a super cut.
I like following along when you do a ride along, but you do a voiceover to go along with it.
Well, I would do multiple camera shoots on it, so it means I'd have to go a couple laps with the camera at different positions to make it a bit more dynamic than what most people do.
Like a B-roll.
Yeah.
Juan Falco with the $5. Thank you for what you do, Gundam. Been watching you since the Lily Singh videos. Hope you get out of New York soon.
I hope I get out of New York and YouTube is taken over by Elon Musk. But then again, if Elon takes over, it'll have less sponsors than it has now.
All right. Fantastic Mr. Knox with the $5. Yes, Marvel's wheelchair Sensory is real. Sensory can fly, so why didn't the artists and writers make her fly all the time?
I'm pretty sure that's what they'll do later now that we've brought it up.
Saren, member for 3 months. The Booty Warrior would make a great guest till he decides he likes you and he wants you.
Yeah, not doing Booty Warrior because you don't really tell nothing.
Devastator 2000 with $2. Life's not fair. Then life's not fair. They need to get a life, to be honest. Otis Mador with $10. Take my dollary dues, funny triggering man. Last time I saw a psychic cripple in fiction, he was puppeteering himself to pretend he's not a quadriplegic.
That would be the move to make. I wish I had psychic powers. I would use them on hot chicks all the time. I am 6'5". You do find me attractive. I'm very successful.
The fantastic Mr. Knox with the $5. Apparently DEI is getting purged in some universities because they realize they offer nothing and increase bloat. Some of the DEI funds are going to the police.
Yes, I did see something where the people who send money to colleges or fund these major Ivy League colleges notice how out of whack some of these kids are. And they're like, what the hell is going on? And I guess they usually got their information from people within the colleges who watered down what they were told. So for the longest time, they're like, oh, yeah, the kid, it's not that bad. It's just a peaceful protest. And then they turn on the news and they're like, meet our demands. We want food, vegan food. We want water. We need zip ties. And they're like, what do you need zip ties? And they're like, shut up, get it. And I'm like, okie dokie. Frankly, it's about time that they started doing something about these fucking whack jobs. Jesus H. Crackers, dude.
Cy Connor with the $5. Hi Gundam, your DSP, Tinder Swindler, and Bungholio 2042 videos are my ambience these days.
I wish I could do more videos of women dating dudes to get swindled.
I love the Tinder Swindler stuff.
It's amazing how we watch full-grown adult women try to date a rich guy and get off on his money. Then they get completely got. And then you have to give them money on a GoFundMe because they didn't know they were going to be robbed. Like, what the?
Doesn't make sense. My flim flam didn't work. Pay me. That's a DSP move right there.
Yeah, it's like, I was going to be with him for money, but instead he got money from me.
That's not fair.
He's an asshole.
Edge Knight 1789 for the 5. Are you a sports fan? If so, what teams in NYC? I'm just asking, but if you are, I highly recommend you check out Urinating Tree. I think you'd get along great.
Funny thing is, it sounds like a funny name. Sports, only motorsports, like motorcycle racing. That's the only thing I'm interested in these days. Everything else has no interest for me. Like, you're not going to crash into the bleachers and drop dead playing basketball. Nah, you only get that in MotoGP.
Oh, Cody told me to tell you a bitch. I remember now. He was like, I invited Gundam to come down to, I don't think it was Talladega, I think it was Dover. He's like, to come to the pits and everything. And he's like, Camelot.
Ah.
And he's like, I
You
invited
coming
him
to
down
the
to the
pits
pits and
for
anything.
NASCAR? I don't give a fuck about that. I told him to his face, I don't give a fuck.
He said he didn't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, he don't care about motorsports. That's me. It's like, he loves motorcycle.
Yeah, car racing is boring to me. One turn. Nothing. Nah, MotoGP, WSBK, World Superbike, British Superbike, hell, even Moto America. That's where it's at. I literally watched a dude at the Isle of Man crash his bike. A friend of mine over there sent me the video. This dude crashed his bike. He slow motions the crash. This dude flies through the air spinning like 30, 40 feet and then lands in someone's fucking garden. That's a sport where you can literally bubble yourself if you make one mistake. A major, like, it's not even major, just yes, the Isle of Man, brother. Just a slightly off line. You go slightly off, it's over for you. That's a sport. Ugh, God, I wish I was doing that. It's the only time I felt alive. One of the best days of my life on a motorcycle is when the Northeast champion, Ricky, whatever the hell, came in on me at turn 1 at MJMP, dragging elbow. How he found the room to squeeze his R6 in between mine at that point of the turn was godlike. I couldn't even be mad at it. Even though it was dangerous, I was like, this is fucking sick. He's really good. That's a sport.
That does sound exciting. Ivana7107 with the 5. Drunk on Jameson. I don't know how to say this, but please take care of yourself.
There's nothing I can do about like ailments that are out of my control. You know how many times I've crashed a motorcycle? It's so much fun as long as you don't break a bone. And
How many bones have you broken?
None.
None?
That's why I said it's fun if you don't break a bone. That's why I always advocate for the best gear you can get.
Yeah, your suit's gonna kill.
Yeah, I gotta I really gotta try not to crash this suit.
Darn Lacey with the 5. The Godzilla Sentinel episode was awesome. So much death and destruction. Also, I had a girlfriend, not a girlfriend, fall prey to manifesting.
Oh. Well, you lost her. And the manifesting movement with women today is wild in dating. I hate it. And it's so hard to navigate because you don't know how to talk to these chicks anymore because they're not operating in reality. They're like, oh, I'm manifesting that the universe will bring Jason Momoa to me or a man like Jason Momoa. And I'm like, girl. Like,
what's the one where they type numbers, like the secret code?
That's the secret code. You say the numbers out loud. You don't type them. You have to say the numbers out loud, and you trick the universe into giving you what you want. Like, they're throwing cheat codes into the air, bro. Like, you don't know how stupid dating is for the like men today. It's just, it sucks. It's gay as shit.
Russell, been a member for 9 months. I love you, brother. Escape as soon. I believe in you. And he also donated 5 memberships.
Oh, thank you for the memberships too and the belief.
Haskell the Rascal with $5. You say you drive a sports car. What do you drive? My project car is an '89 Trans Am.
I put away my sports car. She's seen better. She's seen better days. I let my family drive her for a while, and they really ruined that car. So my next car, I've already got it. I probably shouldn't even be telling you. I didn't go pick it up though. It's the first generation of the Mach 1 Mustang.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I showed it to you.
Yeah, you did.
It's the black one.
Yeah. That's sweet.
That will be my future ride.
I'm actually looking.
Weed?
I'm looking for a new car as well.
Oh, the Lotus doesn't do it for you.
No, it's a Porsche, by the way. I want to get rid of the GT3 because I want to get an SUV because I'm getting too old. I can't get in and out of that fucking thing, bro. And that's what makes me not want to drive it.
Why the fuck would you get a car like that when you're like 6'7"?
Because GT3s, they're fun. Like when you get into it and you take 5 minutes to get in the seat, like it's fun after that. But I can't keep doing it. And it has no room in it whatsoever.
Like Euro cars and motorcycles are built for men like me, you know?
Yeah. I used to have an MR2. A fucking thing. My head used to stick out the top of it. I had to squinch down. But that was before when I couldn't choose what I drove.
So what are you going with now?
The Audi RS Q8. It's like a super.
Let me look this up.
It's a super SUV. It's the Audi version of the Lamborghini.
Audi SUV. RS QS8.
RS Q8.
This shit ain't even in Google right now. Like it's like R7. This can't be it. This looks weak.
Is it SUV?
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Yeah. So like, what is this?
Yeah, it's understated, but the body and the suspension is what they put in the Lamborghini.
Man, I'd rather be like rolling around in a car that looks badass.
Yeah, this one right here. This is in black. I never get a black car, but
big ups to Subaru man uploading his cheating horse on Phil. Unloading. Yeah, that's not kicking ass. On Phil and trading up for a real. Oh, Audi man got married. Wow.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, can we even see? Is she cute? Because if she is, like.
That being said, talked about it. They didn't have any pictures or anything. I think it was just a tweet.
The only thing I can think is like, man, it's like the whole cat thing. It's just proof everything Phil touches turns to shit.
Total
like
shit.
When Kat came in there, she was staying. She had a big smile. She had light in her eyes. Like, I don't know how many years she's been with Phil, but that's all gone now. It's like a different human being.
Yeah.
It's sad.
She's been broke. Buck broke. Let's run through this because we're running a little long. D-Bon RP with the $5. I have a Caesar disorder as well. Have you thought about applying for Medicare because it pays for the tests and the meds?
Nah. It's I give up, brother.
Mr. J with the $5. Spend this money you're getting on CBG weed and move out of the city.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of the city. The second the interest rates go down, I'm leaving, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
leaving.
gone. I'm gonna stay on his ass, chat. We're gonna.
You don't need to stay. I've already been looking at houses.
You're gonna forget. You'll forget to go buy a house.
I'm not gonna forget to buy a house. All I think about is getting the hell out of here. I'm fucking buying Plexus Steel to fix a roof, and you're like, you'll forget. Yeah, the roof was leaking on your cat, but you'll surely forget. Gunnar, why do I keep getting ad rolls? YouTube is stupid. Like, I just told it to turn on ads, and then YouTube is like, you don't want. I tell it not to put on major ads because that's fucking stupid. But I have a feeling YouTube just does what the hell it pleases. Not a feeling. That's how it is, man. I don't know what the hell they're doing. And if I talk to my partner manager, she's going to sit there and be like, every time I have an issue, and she goes, I will forward it to the team. You've been forwarding for years and nothing's changed.
Cyclops86 with a $5. Just go out like David Carradine, belt in hand.
Oh
Picture
yeah,
PSP
and dressed in
other
women's
hand.
panties.
Stream until you either get kicked off or kick off. Have we already read this?
I don't know.
Opponent's Chaplain with a $10. When I found one of your videos, I felt a reason I liked it so much. From one high-functioning depressant to another, may your road be blessed by your self-determination, and I hope you keep on going.
Yeah, I'm like Batman if he sucked, you know? I have the Batman mentality.
Fantastic Mr. Knox with a 5. If I don't get bubble due to my health, a car accident, or at work, I might from painting Gundam kits. What a way to go down.
That is very real. I would highly recommend wearing masks because this stuff does mess with you.
Darn, Lacey with a 5. Did you see where Natasha Lyonne is going to be in the FF movie? She's the main star in Blockhead Headlands series that is her only access.
Okay, when I hear FF, do you mean Final Fantasy?
I think.
Or is it Fantastic Four?
It might be.
Because I see
Fantastic.
Blockhead Head Leslie. So
Hold
that has
on.
to be Leslie Headland.
Natasha. She's the one from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here. Now I gotta look it up. Even though I kind of don't care.
Fantastic Four.
Wait, the redhead chick?
Yeah.
Who's she gonna play?
She is playing. Joins.
God, I wish Marvel would just
Not
end it.
Sue Storm. She's not playing Sue Storm.
Yeah, she's definitely not attractive enough for that.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't list her.
The highly anticipated Marvel movie, she joins Reed Richards. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Chick playing Silver Surfer. Screw this. I don't care. I have a feeling this movie's going to bomb because they've already taken Silver Surfer and went for the one-off comic version of fucking Shala Ball. And every cock sniffer on Twitter acts like, oh, it existed in the comics. Oh, yeah, it was like an alternate reality for like one-off. Suck it. Get out of here. You don't own a single comic book. You don't own a single box full of comic books, you asshat. Meanwhile, if I hit you in the head with my box of comic, they'd call it a hate crime. That's my point. I don't know. Screw this.
At least she's not
Also,
playing Sue
Pedro
Storm.
Pascal is like Reed Richards. Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
That's so stupid.
Screw you, Marvel. Screw you.
Me, Mr. New Member. Thank you
You
so
know they
much.
want to reset the MCU and they want to start with Fantastic Four, I think.
Yeah, that's. They're doing Secret Wars, and they're gonna. I don't know how they explain
You
it. They
can't
said
do the Secret Wars without the X-Men.
Well, that's what they're gonna
Or
do
the Avengers.
for Avengers 5.
How?
Kang-
Captain America's
Kang-
dead.
Who's dead?
Captain America's old. Iron Man's dead. Some of the best characters.
Yeah, well, they're redoing a new team. Like this new, the new Captain America, they're going to be doing a new team. The one where it
Oh,
has
no.
Harrison Ford is Thunderbolt Ross now because he's
What?
dead. The original actor's dead.
No, I'm out. No.
He's also going to be Red Hulk too.
What?
Harrison Ford is going to be
Who?
Red Hulk.
Wait, what? No.
Yes.
No. Stop it.
I'm killing it.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? I know I'm not on the internet that much anymore, but this sounds fucking retarded. Who's greenlighting this? Someone's
They
on
are falling
crack.
apart over there at
Kevin Feige is out of his fucking mind. Oh my god. Red Hulk. You can't even get a fucking normal Hulk movie. Bob Iger. Oh my god. This dude. Like.
they're just trying to get through as much as they can get through. I don't know how Deadpool and Wolverine is going to turn out, but that's how they're going to bring back X-Men. That's like the lead-in for X-Men, I think.
Yeah, so they're hanging off of Ryan Reynolds' cock with Deadpool. The one fucking film Ryan Reynolds can do that makes money.
And they must have given Hugh Jackman a shitload because even Kevin Feige didn't want him to come back after Logan.
Yeah. What else is Hugh Jackman going to do? More Broadway plays where we pretend that he's straight? Ugh.
DeBosco
Not
with
in
20.
person.
Escape from New York, fool.
I'm all fucked up now with this news about Marvel. Like,
Yeah,
it ended on just a bad note.
Harrison Ford. He's as old as the other Thunderbolt Ross. They couldn't just bring back the age a little bit.
How about we don't get Harrison Ford?
I'm
Like,
with
fuck
you.
off. Fuck all of this off. Fuck the new Fantastic Four if you're not going to do it right.
Yeah. Here we go. I'll show you what.
Why would you cast this old dude? It's so stupid. Harrison Ford could drop dead in like a few months.
I know. Like, how many pictures did you sign him to? One at a time?
Nobody's thinking.
There you go.
Oy vey. Oy vey. You know what would have been smart? If we went with fucking Bucky's Captain America. That would have made more sense. And that's how it happened in the comics anyway. And it would have been a very interesting storyline because Bucky's Captain America wasn't bad. That was an interesting run before like they brought back Steve Rogers. The Hawkeye Captain America, I never gave three farts about. It was just kind of like, okay, now we're kind of doing this and there isn't really a reason. I mean, Rogers is alive. At least when Bucky took over the Shield, he was dead. Screw it.
He's Bucky. They're putting him in the Thunderbolts, like the Dark Avengers.
Yeah, I know the
That's
Thunderbolts.
whatever. You know, I don't know. I'm
So it's going to be like the Thunderbolts with like that chick who was in the Black Widow movie, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So they got to give her something.
And the girl from the second Ant-Man, Ghost.
Yeah, I don't even know this bitch.
Yeah, neither do I. When I looked on the page, I'm like, who is that in the little gray?
The second Ant-Man, the film that did so bad they canceled Ant-Man 3.
Right.
Brilliant. Somebody deserves a raise.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull up what they are wanting the Dark Avengers to look like. They haven't announced
I'm
them
fucking
yet,
out of... Fuck! It's 11 at night. I can't buy any booze.
Here, let me just go. It's getting late, so I don't want to... well, we did that. Vertigo, Slimy Zombie.
I need a drink. I can't do this sober.
I think we're getting close to the end.
Yeah, nothing I can get.
Speedy Cake 582. Hey Gundam, happy to catch you live for once in the music. Hope your day is going great. We did that.
Good lord.
Captain Button Chicken, be careful with the booze. We need that. God, we did that. There we go. Cowboy Commando 54 for 20. Here's $20. Hope someday you can escape to the wilds of Montana someday.
Bro, you did that one. I think you've reached your limit, sir.
I think I need to stop drinking. Here we go. Matthew R. Hep for 20. This is where it was. Cheers. Thanks for the laughs.
God bless you, Matthew.
I forgot my real name for $1. Thank you so much. Bendicasar with the $10. Here's a little more because you both rock.
Thank you, Bendica Star.
Van Gellis Grooves just became a new member. Thank you so much.
Oh, Van.
A white guy named Tyrone with $10. Here's some money for my fellow born bigot. Love your live streams and content.
Bless you, you little bigot.
William Chicas with the $10 for the Get the Fuck Out of New York fund. Keep on trucking, Big G.
I've got to keep doing what I do till it's done. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place after this Marvel news. Like, I can't
really
stop
fucked you
thinking.
up, hasn't it?
This is some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
It gets worse. Like, I can later on I'll show you other pictures, but it's like they're just picking actors and throwing them in roles now.
Yeah,
Because
let's
they
don't
have so
even show
many
it
to
to me
fill.
now. Let's just like get the day done and see if I can find some booze.
Irrational Reality with a 5. Speaking of wrestling, have you ever seen the wrestler that slapped a reporter for saying wrestling is fake?
No.
I remember seeing that's old. That's an old clip. Eddie Ramirez with the $10 super sticker. Keto 39's been a member for 1 month. Hey Gundam, been subbed to you for years now. You got me to watch anime starting with Cowboy Bebop. I agree, it was an experience. Berserk is next.
Wow, like I got you to watch anime. That's crazy to think like you've lived this long and haven't partaken of it beforehand.
Dice Punk Studios with the $5. The Resin Kit overview video was great. Thanks. Gonna have to hunt down a Turn A Gundam. Be safe and be happy, Gundo. from a fellow long-haired man.
Good luck. I hope they make some more because they're really nice. And they're affordable.
Cyclops with the 2, come to Michigan and buy a fixer-upper meth trailer.
Yeah, no thanks.
Mad Dog with the 2,
I could do that in New York.
Leave New York, move to Tennessee. True freedom, zero tax fund America. But you're living in Tennessee, so.
I need to be someplace where I don't have to pay some of my taxes because they're a rip-off. And I can put that money towards a house. And I can own guns. I can ride motorcycle all year round. I just hope Texas legalizes weed.
Florida and Texas. Well, we'll know here in a few months if we're going to have legal weed in Florida. We vote in November. Brash Fink with the 20. Gun, can I remake the Drug King a bit? I want to present something when my studio is done. I want to present some ideas as a Gen X guy in the middle of the Guns N' Roses era. You're a rock star at a time. Gary is right.
Well, do what you want, dude. It's out there. If you need the original files, that's not happening because in 2020, I was fighting with the producer at the time. He's got kind of a career. He's worked on some really famous shows you've watched. And we were arguing over stuff. And I'm like, I want to put out the music now. It's right when the Pokey stuff was still firing off. It was ending. I'm like, dude, this is it. Now's the time to strike. Let's put it back out there. Let's remix this stuff. Let's get it done in the big studio, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, yeah, you're right. Let's do it. It's a good time, but it's about payment. I'm like, yeah, I'll pay you right now. How much? And he goes, no, I want the back end. And I wasn't giving him back end. Fuck that. You're not Puff Daddy. Yeah. All right. Prince came to me in a dream and Prince told me personally, he said, own your shit. And I'm like, what do you mean? And then Prince vanished. So anyway, I wasn't giving him the back end to everything that was my band to pay for his kids' future. I'm glad you have kids now, but your kids aren't making money off of my misery. That's for my little bastards that I haven't had yet, So we fought over it and it killed the entire project. Now I'm looking to do it on my own and I've come against a new hurdle. Welcome to America. God bless you overall.
The late Lord Hood with the $5. Please choose Texas as your new home. San Antonio puts you in range of nerdrotic, and local cons, you could use your frenetic energy. Papa Gundam.
If I go to cons, I'd probably go there and I wouldn't let anyone know I was there.
Yeah, you wouldn't know who he was. Opinionated Junkie with the 2. Jimmy Carter is 99 years old, born in 1924.
Well, you don't see them putting his ass in Marvel. That's my point.
Steve DeLeon with the $5. I'm thinking of naming my cat N-word. What do you think?
Go for it. Do what you want. It's your life. Enjoy it, man.
We'll explain with the $2. Hey, Gundam, what's y'all's favorite Tarantino movie? Jackie Brown?
I liked Kill Bill, actually.
I can watch Jackie Brown anytime. And Kill Bill too, the first one, not the second one. Delon Jabo with a $5. Sorry, Gundam, I have to ask your producer this. What do you do outside of YouTube that involves property, and how did you get into it? I don't buy many properties, but I buy properties that for short-term rentals, and like my beach house, the condo, I own those. I've been in it for the last few years, and you get into it because when you have money that you need to put somewhere as an asset, it's the best thing to do is to buy a house, 100%.
Yeah, your money just sitting in the bank loses value.
Right. Yeah. And even if you get like an interest-bearing account at 5%, by the time you start paying taxes on a lot of that interest money, it's not as impressive. You look at a house though, like I bought this house, and in 3 years it's appreciated almost double. It's almost 600, and I got it for 3. So, Lulu 4 with a $5 regarding the Gundam Seed Freedom movie. They should have named it Gundam Seed Sexual Frustration because the creators vented theirs through the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, hot take. Kuro Vinde with the $5 for the real MVP, Fluffy.
Fluffy is an absolute legend. She's like a little human.
Japanese Demon Lord Aber Lucifer with the $5. Companies hiring socialists to help make them money is the funniest thing ever.
Yes, you absolute chat of a human. Like, I don't know why these companies do the shit they do, and then it tanks, and they all sit there and go, No, we hate it. We hate it with a passion. The fact Kathleen Kennedy wasn't fired is amazing. The fact Leslie Headland is making another female-focused Star Wars and everyone's pretending like it's the first one is also amazing. It's like, get the fuck out of here. None of you are creative. You all suck. You're devoid of life. You're devoid of reason. You exist in a world that facilitates your absolute nothing you bring. Both of you suck ass. You lack the entire team of Disney lacks the creativity of George fucking Lucas. One dude. The amount of things made by a single guy or even a woman that these asshats can't seem to capitalize and make something good from is just mind-numbing. I personally believe there's a ton of talented people out here in the world. There's a ton of talented people in America. And guess what? The next Jimi Hendrix is out there. He works at Home Depot and he moves fucking like heavy objects for stay-at-home moms or some shit, because that's the world we live in now. Globalist pigs. You know, YouTube could be an amazing platform if it wasn't run by a bunch of socially inept and creatively bankrupt douchebags that believe in equity. They literally have some of the greatest people on this site, and they piss all over them. Unless you get popular outside of YouTube, which I haven't figured out because I'm stupid.
Vangelis Grew, been a member for 6 months. Look up Mr. M. He has great rally car vids. I'll check that out. Hobby Stardust with a 2. I miss Slam Ball. Great sport. That's an old. That's like
You
the
have to
2000s.
Google that one.
I think that's the one that guy from Side Scrollers, Craig, Stuttering Craig. I think he
I
was
only
on
found
that.
balls.
Slam. It was like a game where you jumped on trampolines to play basketball.
Wow. Wait, I think I saw something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Did he get rich?
No.
What? It didn't last long, so that was a dumb question.
It was on. I think it was on ESPN for a little bit though. Ruby Stone with a $5. Little something from your secret admirer, but also I hope you're
Thank
doing
you,
well.
Ruby. Oh, you know, after I get off the stream, I'm gonna look for something to drink. I'm going through my it's a famous female actor that all the gay people love. Judy Garland face.
The Judy Garland face.
It's where you get shit-faced drunk and you smash things and scream.
The Mommy Dearest face.
Before Mommy Dearest, when you're alone and you're like, they took all of the stars and turned them into nothing.
Yes. There you go. Dice Punch Studios with the 5. Nice. Gundo is getting the tune version of the Gunsmith Cat's Mustang.
Meow.
NCR Trooper 420. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
You know what's funny? There's a character in Fallout New Vegas, and I'm not even joking. It's one of the NCR soldiers. He looks exactly like me. And he's guarding a bridge in the game. I've always found that weird and funny. I got to turn that back on for PlayStation 3 because I think they changed the Game of Year edition.
You need to get a screenshot for that.
Yeah, I got to screenshot it and then sue Todd Howard. Todd! They gave him they made him balding, which I thought was disgusting.
It just works.
It does until it doesn't.
Uzi Patrol, member for 2 months. Look into neurofeedback for seizures.
And let's Google this.
Retro Death, $1. Thank you. Japanese Demon Lord with 5. A way to redeem Star Wars. Hire Tarantino to direct Darth Jar Jar Friday, the 13th. Thing all the Disney characters with an R rating.
You know, they should stop doing Disney for not Disney. Probably should. They should stop doing Star Wars for a while and like Marvel, because none of this stuff seems any good. It's like all bad.
It really does. I mean, like I said, X-Men 97 ended up being a lot better than I thought it would be. But what was the other thing? The Clone Troopers, Bad Batch. The Bad Batch, I didn't like that for Star Wars. And I haven't watched.
All right, here's a
Tales
good
of the
question.
Empire yet.
Would you find yourself watching the X-Men 97 regularly?
Weekly, yeah.
Really? Interesting.
After 5, yeah. Because remember when I told you, I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, we both said it. We were like, seems like a drama. After 5, though, totally changes.
I know Obsidian made like New Vegas, but I'm gonna sue Todd. I'm going where the money is.
Wit Jabers, member for 2 months. Nutso butso.
The new catchphrase that I
is the
stole
new
from Snakebite.
Damas RPM just became a new member. Thank you so much. Josh Kelsley with the $10. Thank you. Cyclops86 with the $2. Michigan has weed, guns, bikes on ice. Need right mind.
Send lawyers, guns, and money.
Dice Funk Studios with another 2. Own your shit, Prince. And lastly, copyright 1672, $2. Love from Canada. Unfortunately.
Good luck trying to get out of there, dude.
All right. I don't have any other stories to end off with. Really.
I'm leaving anyway. I'm gonna look for something to drink.
You can go ahead and close this out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up our song for tonight. I can't. By the way, the person that asked, I can't do Drug King tonight. Gundam's
I'm gonna
still
put it
trying to work
all
with
on Spotify. And hopefully, I have to talk to some people first. As I said, I'm having a little issue. That's life.
That is life, unfortunately. Well, all right, everyone. Next week, we've got The Quartering coming through. So, and if you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit it as you're leaving out. And I will let our Lord and Savior Gundam close us out.
It'll tell the stupid algorithm to do something that it won't do anyway because I've already been flagged for naughty thoughts. What can I say? There's nothing to say. Ultimately, the doom pill, the black pill, the reality says nothing matters. But what does matter is what matters to you. That's pretty much the thing of life, the truth of life. There is no meaning other than the one that you find for yourself. And that's what I wish to convey. And don't let people control your speech because that is the gateway to controlling your thoughts. And let no man rule over your mind or woman or a woman with blue hair or questionable sexuality. That is where you are king. That in the toilet. I call it the hour of power when I take my shits. In a time of absolute uncertainty, the only thing that is for sure is that the sun will come up tomorrow as my machine crashes. But in that, I kind of forgot my point because how dare you break?
Nope, we're back.
The sun will come up tomorrow. And as Richard Pryor used to say, don't forget to get some sunshine on your face. Enjoy those moments with your favorite music, your favorite friends, family, lover, pets, cartoon, anime, video game. Matt Walsh is wrong. Video games are art. They aren't stupid. They are the gateway to the minds of the people of the future. And that's why the progressives try so hard to control it, so that they can write the future narratives. In that aspect, the winners and losers will be chosen. And I have no real answer for you after that. It's just an omission of things to come. But so long as you are master of your own destiny, the master of your mind, and the master of your emotions, nothing this world throws at you will ever throw you off. Do not be the type of person that is easily dissuaded, confused, or moved from what you believe in. Also, do not be the type of person to turn your nose up to something just because, well, that person you enjoyed had a take you didn't like. In life, you probably aren't going to agree with everyone at all times, and nor should you. You should always have pushback, blowback, and someone saying something you don't agree with or believe in. It's a reminder of how the world works. It is not how we see it. It is not how we wish it to be, no matter how much we try, no matter how much we try to shape it to be such. And forgive me, I'm on vitamins, and daddy's all out of gin. Oh, well. Time for some gout walk. In honor of Abbey Roads, Meerkat has decided to make something only Phil could. Good Lord, that man's body is very strange.
And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling.
Everyone have a good night tonight. Hey. Peace out.
Gout walk. Little chin, little door.
Holler at me.
Feel it in my toes, let's go, it's the gal walk. Stomach cold, so froze, you know I got the gout rocks. Take a 20-minute break, I'ma hit him with a gout walk. Sushi day, I'ma tear it up. Oh shit, here comes another flare up. DoorDash me a little aloe vera, a bowl of penne and a side of marinara. I could introduce you to the gout. Fatty foods every time when I go out. Bitch, I'm too fast, so I pass out. Where the cherry juice at? Need a glass now. Yeah. Gotta go and see the doc. Man, it's like a couple blocks. Hold up, another $100 shot. Now I'ma hit him with a walk. Hey, what walk? Gal walk. Little gin, little door, that shrimp make the gal hot. I can feel it in my toes, let's go, it's the gal walk. Stomach cold, so froze, you know I got the gout rocks. Take a 20-minute break, I'ma hit him with a gout walk. Little gin, little door, that shrimp make the gout hot. I can feel it in my toes, let's go, it's the gal walk. Stomach cold, so froze, you know I got the gout rocks. Take a 20-minute break, I'ma hit him with a gout walk.
In medical school, we learned that gout is the king's disease.